Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to Saved by the Roll. This is episode 3. My name's Keegan, one half Love 2 Gamers, and I'm excited to be back. We're with our normal cast of crew here. If you watched the first 2 episodes, you know these people, but we're going to start off with a couple announcements. So first things first, this weekend, I will be going to Indie PopCon, June 7th through 9th, and I will be hosting 2 panels. Woo! The panels are Friday, June 7th, at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is Indianapolis time. Actually, it's Eastern time. Is Indianapolis Eastern? Do we cross the timeline? I don't know. Okay, it's Eastern time. I will be hosting a panel of How to Be Yourself on Camera in panel room 3, also known as room 234, with my lovely friend Clara Dactyl. It'll be her first panel ever, so I'm excited for that. And then on Saturday, June 8th at 10 a.m., so I'm going to be there bright and early and awake, which actually is terrifying thought because it's a big panel. We're doing Overwatch, How to Climb Through Ranked in panel room 2, which is right next door to panel room 3. So if you go to our first panel, you know where the second one is. Room 235, you can catch us there. Me and Tigrado Power, who, if you follow us at all, works with Tom on the Hero Recall podcast, which is our Overwatch podcast, along with guides. He helps out with those. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Indie PopCon this week. It's going to be a fun time. The other things we've got, if you head over to SavedByTheRoll.com, you can see character descriptions, you can see cast bios, you can buy merch, and much, much more. We archive every episode there, so if you miss something, you can head over there. Also, we put the Behind the Rolls, which is our podcast for behind the scenes, up there every week. So if you want to get a little bit more behind the scenes of what happened during the last session, some conversations we have either offline or after the fact, or, oh shit, that was cool moment, you can go check it out there. And then, final announcement, unless anybody else says anything, if you're an Amazon Prime person, you have Twitch Prime, which means you can subscribe to your favorite Twitch channel for free. All you have to do is connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch. It's really easy. You sign in with Amazon, and then you go to the little thing, and it says, you click subscribe, and it says free. Do it from a desktop. It's way easier. You can do it from mobile, but you have to launch the desktop version of the website, which is kind of dumb. But yeah, you can give your favorite Twitch streamer, you could give it to us, a sub for free, and that helps out all content creators. But that's the announcements for today. Without further ado, let's jump into tonight's episode of Behind the Roll. Take it away, DM. Good evening. Hi.
A forced encampment and them resting for the evening, they were swept away to a strange land, whereupon they came upon a gate, a body, and a letter. Also encountering more hungry wolves, the party pressed on, and just outside the village of Barovia, or so the sign says, they paused for the evening. So, guys, what would you like to do as we begin our evening with us camping for the evening and taking the rest that we spoke of, long rest, so you guys will emerge,
Get everything back.
well rested with some exception. I'm gonna need everyone to roll a perception check this morning.
First roll of the night. Oof. Perception, not performance, Cody.
I can't figure out how to pull up my sheet.
Oh shoot! I double rolled, but oh well.
You should be able to just click on your player.
Up at the top on the right side, Diane Journal. Click on your player character name.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
All good.
While
fine.
this is all going on, Torbjorn is sitting here reading the piece of paper, the flyer. What is it? Is it a flyer? What is it? Note?
It was a note. Yeah, you should have it in your.
It was a note. Yep, I've got it. So I'm sitting here just kind of glancing over it once again, kind of just reading it and seeing if I can decipher anything from it.
Can I click on perception?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, good job.
Time you noticed and have noticed since the time that vampire was said out loud that one of your companions has grown quiet and has been a little bit more reserved than normal. Your cleric of Sarenrae.
As I'm noodling on my loot, I will walk over to Latrine. Hey, Latrine. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing. What's happened to my voice?
Oh, sounds like the fog got to you, huh?
The fog, or did you fart on her or something? I don't
My
know.
voice is gone.
Is that why you've been so quiet?
No, I get an eerie chill.
Did you get Toby's frog stuck in your throat?
Oh, there's more than a frog there, Kime.
Oh, goodness gracious. Poor Latrine. You got an inquisitive look on your face there, Latrine. What's going on? What's going on in that beautiful brain of yours?
Something sinister.
Hmm.
Something's not right.
This place isn't right. Nothing's right.
Yeah, why are we here?
I don't know.
Like existentially, or
No,
I
it's
was
just
gonna
like,
say, are we?
why are we here? Like,
Can
We
we?
need,
Can
like,
we all
now.
hear this conversation?
So
Can
from
we all hear
your-
this conversation?
From your Latrine, just roll religion for me real quick.
Religion?
From your past, you've been told many stories of vampirism and vampire. However, from what you know, it's never been at this level.
Oof.
Like, usually, if there's talk of vampires, there's a little bit of mist around a house.
But not a whole land. Okay. Okay. Now I get it.
So, from what you normally know of a vampire, take those stats and then imagine what this vampire would be. And then now you're that is the cause of concern.
Okay. Okay.
well, kind. Bloody hell, we're in for it.
Sure seems like it, huh?
We need to stay together.
You ready for the journey of a death time?
I'm ready, but I don't know if Torbjorn is.
Can I hear this conversation going on, DM? Like, are we? I assume we're all clustered around or something.
We have interjected enough. You might as well be.
I was gonna say, yeah. So, hey, I love you, Kime. I love you. I don't know what's happened. What's going on here? But clearly, between my voice being changed and the lovely Latrine voice is being changed, something mystical and magical is upon us, and I don't know how I feel about this right now. It's made me a little bit uneasy. So I've never felt anything like this before. I'm a little unnerved right now about what we're about to walk into. We had the wolves howling at us before. We fought those wolves. We went through some random mist, and now we're here, and we don't
Well,
really
let me
know
comfort
what
you
is
with-
forward.
It's something that comforts me. Say say this. Chant this with me, if you will. The sun is life. Life is the sun.
The sun is life. The life is the sun.
Sun is life. Life is the sun.
The sun is life. The life is the sun.
How does that make you feel?
Well, considering there's no real light here, I don't know. I don't trust the magical or mystical or mythical things very much. I'd like to feel better, but until I see something that gives me true belief that there is a better thing ahead of us, I think I'll constantly just be in this state right now of just being uneased. I don't know what's I'm very much on edge right now because we have no way of going back and we don't know what's ahead of us at all. And everything we've run into so far since we've met each other has been kind of, not exactly the greatest. I'm used to being at home and just drinking ale constantly, and I haven't been able to do that in a few weeks now.
Well, before all is done, the sun will rise.
I like the way you think, Latrine. The sun always rises, and Torby always drinks. It doesn't matter where we're at.
I go into my bag looking for the bottle of whiskey honey, and I find a flask in there, and I pull it out, and I crack open the whiskey honey, and as I'm staring at Kime and Latrine here, and say, "You never know what's gonna happen." I crack it open, I pour it into the flask, and just take a shot.
So,
Hey, what have we
As
got
you-
in that bag there, huh?
yeah, as you turn it over and dump the contents out, you turn the bag inside out. That's how you get the flask. Because you don't know
Cool.
the flask is.
That's what I do. I turn everything inside out, trying to find something.
A few things fall out. 18 potions
Holy shite.
of health.
I start gathering them back up like mine.
Wow.
A note, and some boots, and a tome.
I immediately go to the note.
I try to grab him before he looks at it.
Roll initiative.
Wait, we're rolling initiative against each other?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, fuck. Hey, I rolled really well. Oh, I didn't click my token though, because my token's not on screen.
I forgot where to click for initiative, eh?
That should be, well, I guess your character up at the pointy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right above
I
your
don't
hit points.
I don't see my
I don't see my character.
My
I got
screen
a
is
black screen.
Go to your character sheet.
Yeah.
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 on
I
your
clicked
character
I clicked the initiative on there.
sheet. I got.
Oh, okay.
Ha! I beat
Found
you.
it. Not that it did any good.
Hey, I win.
Okay. So yeah. So, Torb, you snatch the note,
Yes.
and it's. Do you read it?
Yeah, I grab it so I can read it because I have no idea what it is.
It says the boots are for your new member. Share the potions.
I turn to Vale and I go, "This says these are for you," and I give her the boots.
Thank you.
And I start going around to the rest of the group and handing everybody one potion at a time. And as I get to Kime, I just kind of give Kime just a kind of a dirty little look and skip him and go give everybody else the potion and skip him again and give everybody else the potion so everybody has... Because everybody will have... If there's 18, everybody has 3. And then at the end, I just go, "Hey, you fuck, I'm just kidding." I give 3 potions to Kime as well.
What kind of potions are these?
They are potions of healing.
They're potion of healing. You should, if you don't already have them in your inventory.
So you want me to take mine down to 3 then, instead of 18?
Yeah, and then
'Cause I
give
handed them out.
everybody.
Yep, so everybody has 3.
So I just manually add this in.
You pull it up from the compendium. You pull in
Yep.
healing potion and then drag it into your onto your character sheet.
How do I do that?
Go
So
to
you
the.
can go to the eye, and then just you can just type in healing potion.
Potion of healing.
Yeah,
And click and
Yes.
drag it into my equipment.
onto your character sheet, and then
Yep.
you just increase the number to 3.
I'm still confused about where the eye is.
The eye
And
is
right next to where the chat.
yeah, where your
Okay.
chat and your journal are. There should be an eye and the gear.
Okay.
In the middle.
So there you can look up anything you want. Like if you have a question about a spell or an action or anything, you can just type it in there, and it'll pop up.
Okay.
And I already equipped you with your boots.
Thank you.
I'm not getting it. It's not clicking and dragging over.
Make sure you might have to have the lock unlocked.
It's unlocked.
It,
You know-
I think it's because it's dual screen. It doesn't go beyond.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got it as a separate window. Let me.
While this is all going on, I also take a look. You said there's a tome or that fell out.
Yes.
So I take a look at that and kind of do I know what this is? Have I seen this before?
You've never seen this before. No.
Okay.
It would take
what?
the identify spell to actually for you to understand it.
I hold it up and go. Anybody have a way of telling me what this thing is? Found it in my bag when I turned everything out.
Yeah, hand it over here. Huh?
I again kind of give Kime a look of like, you fucker, you tried to steal my thing, and then I give it to him now in the end.
You dumped out a bag on the ground. Stop giving me a dirty look. Huh? It's just as,
You tried to steal my
just as
note.
curious as you were.
Yeah, but if I went digging through your bag,
Who gave you that bag?
So as the
I have no response.
morning comes, the day is no brighter than the previous day. It's still this dreary, overcast day that should have a lot more sunlight, you would think, and everything just looks muted. The conspiracy of ravens that was watching over you has pretty much moved on, with the exception of 2.
And we still we notice these ravens. Do we notice that the ravens have dispersed? Because I assume we saw them last time. So it's
What was your perception check?
perception was not good.
Then no, you did not notice.
What was my perception?
Did any?
I had a 12. I had a 12.
We had. No, you had a
So
12.
cool. Didn't notice.
I'd say with a 12, you notice there's less, but
Okay.
don't really
No. Yeah.
doesn't hit you as odd.
What time is it right now? I assume it's like early morning.
It's morning. You guys just woke up, so
As I wake up in the morning before everybody else, I run over to Kosif to wake him up, and I kind of shake him awake. Be like, "Hey, Kosif, are you doing okay, buddy? How's your morning?"
I'm good. I assume I slept as well as the rest of everyone here, but I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm here. It was a night that I think no one could expect to have. Sleep is not as restful in this dreary place.
Yeah.
And I look over at Latrine, and Latrine's still sleeping near me. I'm gonna
She's awake.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of having to travel back because
Oh, okay.
what I needed to do was like right when we woke up for the party. So I'll
Gotcha.
wake you up as well and just kind of pat you on the head, make sure you're doing okay. You're doing all right. I'm gonna try and you. How's your evening?
Well, no better than the rest of us, but I'm ready to face this. Whatever
trying.
this is.
Roll for me an insight check, please.
Insight.
Hey, DM, is there a body of water or anything around?
Not bad.
Yeah. You hear a river to the south.
I head towards that river. Like how close? Is it?
It is. It's gonna like from 2 miles.
I swear to God, if
I don't head
beholder
towards that.
appeared-
I don't head towards that river. No, I don't head towards it. I was gonna take a bath, but that's too far for a bath. I was
your armor?
The river.
gonna take the armor off.
Oh, so you're trying to
So,
take your armor
anyways.
off.
Latrine,
Go ahead.
You-
Sorry.
notice that your bard is pretty shook after this night's rest.
So Kime is the bard,
Yeah.
right?
That's
okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Kime
That's
is
what I
pretty
thought.
distraught, and in his attempts to check on you, is really trying to mask the fact that he's not okay.
Well, you see the seal, Kime, as I hold up my what my mentor gave me.
Your holy symbol.
By the gods,
holy
man,
symbol.
you shouldn't be flashing that here.
This will help our way.
Yeah, this is gonna kill our way.
I turn to them and I go, hold up my flask. Go, this is my holy symbol.
That's a good symbol.
Take another shot.
What's
Just watch your back. And I walk off.
okay, and you walk off. Okay.
David, am I supposed to have I have a black screen still. Am I supposed to have something?
Yeah, you should be
That's
seeing.
far right.
Zoom out.
I'm zoomed all the way. Oh, I see
Yeah.
it. Got it.
All right. So,
Sorry.
you guys want to continue to Barovia?
Yes.
I turn to the group and is everybody awake? Everybody up?
Yes.
Sure.
Aye.
Anybody want to do
Who-
anything
we-
before you start traveling?
Make sure.
There are not any bodies of water other than that. I'm not going to say it. Near us, right?
Correct. You haven't really seen it, but you've heard it
Okay.
off to the south of where you are. South of the road, which now
Okay.
you're about half mile from the road.
I obviously want to put all the contents of my bag back together at this point and make sure I have it all packed up. Don't want to leave anything behind
Okay.
because all my shit fell out. So just for stating that, I also want to pull Welly aside, and just kind of see how she's doing because she hasn't really said much during this whole ordeal that's gone down, and just walk up to her and be like, "Hey, Welly. Us little people have to stick together. I just want to know how you doing after last night. You've clearly seen more than the rest of us with what's gone down.
Trying to keep my eyes sharp on everything. I may not speak, but I will speak when I see something. I
Aye.
see so much at night, and sticking to the shadows is the only thing that feels right. And thankfully, there's no sun.
Aye. Yeah, you're the only one who does not like the sun, I guess.
Well, when you stick to darkness for so long, you don't like the thing that makes light.
Fair enough. And I walk back to the group then.
Okay.
Was Kaim checking that tome?
Yeah, Kyle, you're checking my tome for me.
Yeah, that was at bedtime. That wasn't this morning.
Correct.
So, yeah, I the night before I cast Identify on the tome.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to use the ritual casting?
Correct.
Okay. The tome is called the Tome of Clear Thought. Let me see if I can post.
I got it. I think. He says. Tome. Oh no, can I, do I just click on the name? No. I can't do it, can I? Never mind. I was gonna see if I can click it.
I'm looking at it.
But there it is. This book contains the memory and logic exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing the guidelines, your intelligence score will increase by 2, as does your maximum for that score. The manual then loses its magic, but it regains it in a century.
In a century.
In a century.
Do I see that it is active?
Yes.
So
It
centuries.
glows with arcane energy.
I'm gonna hold this up, and I believe that this would be much better suited for someone other than myself.
I believe it's mine. It was in my bag.
Just hand it back to you, shaking my head. By the gods.
You know, Torbjorn, a generous man has many friends. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, but generous man gets killed a lot in battle. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
And a dumb man.
I've had a couple
hands
drinks
off
at this
the
point, by the
climbing
way. I just want to let you know I've had a couple drinks at this point. We've taken 2 shots already. It's only like 8 a.m.
What did you say, Welly?
And a dumb man takes his pants off to climb a tree.
As
definitely
Willie
worth
says this, I start taking my pants off and pulling them back up.
All right.
Let's move out, gentlemen, ladies.
Yeah, are we ready to go? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so as you approach the village of Barovia, you're not far. You're maybe 2 miles if you're traveling at a normal pace. If you want to take the slow path, it'll take a few hours again, like it had before. But I
When you
think
say not far, how far?
Yep.
At a normal pace.
not far at a normal pace at all.
I say we
So-
stay sneaky.
I turn to the group and I go, well, you say you like hiding in the shadows?
I do.
Do you mind going up ahead there a little bit and seeing if you can scope anything out? We're in unfriendly territory here, and
I would love to
don't know what's going on up
walk
there.
up ahead and let you know what's going on.
Cool. I love you, wee lad, or lass. Wee
Yeah,
lass.
let's stay sneaky.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna hop off whatever. Oh no, we don't have any ponies.
We don't have the horses. Tim's doing it with the
can-
horse because he's.
I would have offered my
Summoned
horse to
them.
Welly since she has the shortest legs.
Without,
Okay.
would that break the stealth?
Might not be the wisest idea to have a horse be the sneaky one.
I was
Right.
gonna
I agree.
hop off and walk up the trail and investigate if I could.
So what I'll say is, as you get closer, you get about here, which, as you do, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everyone, and the muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except a mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. And that's a little bit of what the architecture looks like.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
How far behind are we from Welly? Are we all seeing this at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say you're starting to get there because there's no one around to greet you. If there were, Barovians.
Do I feel
Opposed to
any?
you or not?
Do I feel any extra malice or danger in the area?
Roll perception.
12.
I mean, you don't sense anybody in the area, so no.
Okay.
Since I read the note this morning,
Do you hear
'Cause-
the sobbing of someone? It's like
Not
it's
a good sign.
creepy. It's like the only thing in the whole village you hear is just this crying.
I immediately slowly move forward. Hey, someone's in trouble, and
So
that
you
is the
guys
cry of a broken heart.
Okay, are you guys going together?
I'll
actually y'all kind of stop.
I
Which is
I
what
wasn't
it's getting
moving
into.
forward. I just was
Okay.
talking to the group at the front of the group.
Cool.
Do you have a thought there, Torbjorn?
I was going to say, I read the letter this morning, and it says, "Let the holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of reaping Barovia." Aren't we going to Barovia? Isn't that the village we're heading into?
Yep. It says there's a sign outside Village of Barovia.
I feel like we need to have something. We need to formulate a plan for when we get in here, because we have no. We're going to this random town in this area that clearly has no light to it. We have no idea where we are. We're strangers in this land, and this note that we found on this guy about his adopted daughter Irina is warning us about something in Barovia, and we're just waltzing into Barovia right now. I feel like we should have some sort of plan or something in place, whether that's casting protection or having some sort of aura around us as we enter this village, because we don't know what we're getting into. But last time it sounds like this woman was killed in Barovia.
Were you referring to the Burgomaster note that we have?
Yep.
Okay.
I read it this morning when we woke up.
I
Okay.
haven't. I'm reading it right now. Sorry.
So it should be a new screen.
Yep.
You guys are still represented by a single token, unless you want to split from the party, in which case let me know. But you're right outside the village. Hopefully you see things.
Yep.
Is there any way I can see or I'm assuming the fog is penetrating the town as well. Like, it's just a pretty dense. Like, we see some buildings, but
I mean, it's not too bad. There's just, it's very low lying, if anything. Just little wisps here and there. It's not very thick inside the village itself.
Do I recognize these stones as the same stones that were on the archway?
It's a little bit later work, it seems like.
I would like
Okay.
to roll a perception to see if there's any pockets of mist or bats or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm assuming perception would be.
It depends on what you're What is your
I'm-
intent?
I'm looking to see if there is anything that is unseen, such as evil goings, I guess.
Trying to say
So you have-
evildoers.
You have a spell that allows you to do that. That you can cast. Otherwise, you're just looking around.
Okay. That would be protection from good and evil, or
Well, maybe it might be Kosef that has the spell that can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have detect good and evil.
Hey, Kosef, do you sense anything here? You've got that handy dandy ability, yeah?
Whew.
Well,
The
the
demister.
last time I used that spell, we saw something fairly evil, and to my recollection, everything around us was filled with evil. If you like, I will cast it again to see if it's different here than it was in the woods.
Well, it's that letter, you see, the letter that we got.
Well, we don't want to detect it's evil because, like Kosef's saying, if it is evil, we want to go in and we want protection from it. Does anybody have the ability to give us a barrier of some sort on the way in?
A spell called Protect from good and evil, or from evil, but it only works for one person. It's not. I don't believe any of us are powerful enough to protect it with a magical spell at this stage.
Do we want to put that spell on Welly then and have Welly investigate? Just 'cause, again, we have no idea what's beyond in front of us.
How long does that
beyond
spell
us.
last?
Good question.
I just don't want to walk into a village and then be ambushed because at that point we are outnumbered greatly, and everything else we've seen in this land has give me the reason to think, I don't want to just run in. I might be you guys have found out. I don't like just running into battle headlong. I like to be cautious about what I'm running into.
And I try
That's
not
why
to.
I ran up a tree.
I try not to confuse your caution for fear, friend. I really do.
So you
Hey,
guys
call-
are on the
call
edge
what you
of
want.
town, basically having this discussion, and you look a little ridiculous at this point because you're just a group of people standing outside this empty village,
There was nobody there yet.
discussing how you're going to sneak in and not look conspicuous while looking conspicuous. It's
So
fine.
I can cast it. It would if I have concentration, then it can protect her for up to 10 minutes. Essentially, any
That would give her enough time to scout.
any
How close
aberration.
the distance? Do you lose it if you lose sight, or is it just something that just stays?
It does not say.
I believe once it's cast, it's cast. It's not a.
Yeah, it's on
It's
there.
not one of
It's
those you
just-
have to keep an eye on.
Okay. Well, my vote is to send Welly in ahead.
and
Cast the
it
spell.
would
Let us sneak in.
cause disadvantage on attack rolls.
That's fine.
We could be right
Yeah.
behind you. We could trail behind 20, 30 feet.
Do you want to sneak in on your own, Welly, or would you?
I can go in. I can either stealth it or I can investigate and just take a quick look around. Try not to seem too crazy.
Okay. Well,
So,
I will
Willie,
cast
do
the
you-
spell then.
Oh, I have that same one.
Oh, you can save yours.
So, Willie, you want your own token
Yeah,
to go ahead?
there I
you go.
am.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
it's
cool.
Welly.
Cool. So I'm gonna walking forward, right up the path, right down the middle.
Are you trying to be seen, or
I mainly just want to investigate the area.
okay?
And so, like, if it's a town and they already see us, I just want to make sure where we're walking, we're not gonna fall into like any trapdoors kind of thing.
Okay, so roll an investigation for me.
Wow.
Okay.
Jesus, that bonus.
Plus 8.
Yep. So, with a 19, from what you can gather, this is a town where people keep inside a lot. from what you've perused as you've walked around the streets, as you've caught the eyes of people from windows and then quickly, hiding again. Others are completely empty houses. That moaning as you go into the village gets a little bit louder. There seems to be some shops around. There are that doesn't appear to be very many of them open. However, two stand out to you. One being just a general goods store that, as far as you can see from here, and the other one you're too far out to tell.
Okay. Am I far enough away where I can gesture to my party to come? To get closer? Or should I walk back?
I would have followed just at the sight line. As soon as I saw her disappear into the mist, I would have been close with the party. We wouldn't have just left her to her own devices.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you wanted to shout out and be obvious, you can. The name of the store that you see is called Bildrath's Mercantile.
Okay. I'm not going to be super obvious, but I am going to try to make eye contact with Kaim and gesture to, come hither, so that way he can grab the party and come up.
Okay.
Throw my hood up. Gesture to everybody. Let's
Yep.
go. Come on.
So
I do the same. I pop my hood up as well with Elven Kind. Let me equip that real quick. Oh, it is equipped.
Yeah, don't take it off.
do you guys rejoin where Welly is?
Yep.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
follow him up there.
With hood.
What was the
equipped.
name of the merchant? Birdrath? Is that what you said?
Bildrath.
Bildrath.
Mercantile.
Cool. That way I have it in here.
So it looks like there's two shops. One we're close. It looks like potentially just a regular goods store, but the people aren't coming out. You can kind of feel like we're being watched, and the moaning, it's getting louder the farther we get into town.
How far away is the shop?
Pretty close.
You're not sure, but from gathering from Welly, it's down the street. Just
Okay.
before
I turn to the party and does the shop look open? Because you said people weren't coming out, but is it? Is there-
it doesn't look so. All of them were barred up, except for that one.
Okay. Okay. I turn to the
I,
party and say, "Let's go see if there's anybody in there and see if we can get some information on this here town. Maybe find a place to sleep, or not a place to sleep, but a place to hang out and kind of get out of this weather here."
Sounds good to me. Why don't we head to the goods store and see if maybe we can get
Goods store.
bearings on where we're at?
Bertrand, you're muted, by the way. I think.
Me?
Cool. No, Bertrand.
So
I know.
So we hadn't.
someone
Oh, cool.
choose someone to drive your token, and then Welly, you can
I got it.
tell me where
we
you
going?
want to go.
So
We're going to the good shop, wherever that is.
we're all going to the goods
So
shop.
the good shop is straight down,
Yep. How far?
right there. It's that house. It's this house right there. It says Bildrath's Goods.
So is it
Or
this the front
mercantile.
entrance?
That would be the front entrance, correct?
Cool. We're inside. Do we see anybody in here? Is there a
So-
shopkeep or anything? Or is the door? I assume we can walk in.
Yeah, so it's open. The sparse light from this building spills out from behind drawn heavy curtains. The sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads Bildrath's Mercantile. It's a 70-foot by 40-foot wide establishment, and Bildrath Cantemir, a human, is standing behind the counter. And you see just random adventuring gear here, and all the prices seem to be way high for what you're used to paying for this.
Do we
Welcome,
see?
strangers, he says. In a low melatonin voice, he seems sort of like there's something a little off with him.
Hey, I'm assuming this is your shop, eh?
Yes, my shop.
What's going on in this village? We just came into town and it's a little quiet.
Listen, I'm not here to tell fucking stories. You want to buy something, buy something. If not, get the fuck out.
Alright.
I'd like to try to persuade him to open up a little bit more and actually tell a story.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Oof.
Hey,
too.
so
He's not believing
you
your
want to
story.
tell a
Get the fuck
story?
Yes, one day a bunch of assholes came into my shop. I told them get the fuck out. They got the fuck out. The end.
Okay.
I step up to him and say, what kind of wares do you have? I see there's a lot of basic stuff that I'm used to here, but do you have anything that'll help us on our travels throughout this land? Something that'll
Ah,
Sustains
yes,
his real life.
exactly. Yes, I have a whole bunch of get the fuck out for you.
I turn to Welly and I go, "You fuck this up for us."
I already fucked the fuck out.
How much would you like?
I
At this point, he turns and nods, and this very large, burly, simple-looking man steps up. It's like, Uncle? It's like, these fuckers won't get the fuck out. And he sort of just crosses his arms and looks at you guys, kind of expecting now to see if you guys will leave.
Well, isn't here, good sir?
Alright.
We came in to see what kind of goods you have. If you don't want our hard-earned gold, we'll fuck off.
Yes, I thought I made that clear. Fuck off.
Alright, I fuck off. I'm out. I just as I'm walking backwards.
I leave, but before I leave, I give him 2 gold pieces and say, "Sorry about my friends,"
The
and walk out the
big,
door.
the big one kind of looks apologetically like sorry about him. He's, and just kind of shrugs and as you walk out the door.
I left.
Anybody else? Let's say, are we all out? We all book it out?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I stay cross-armed until all of you leave, and then I follow you out.
I'm gonna look intimidating.
Okay. So,
So-
as you
We're not.
from outside, you see the other, establishment that seemed like it was open. Looks like it's a tavern, actually. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. However, somebody has vandalized the V, scratched it out, and put fine with an F. So it says the Blood of the Fine Tavern instead.
Interesting.
I think this
Is
is
that-
a vampire town.
Is that north or south of where we're at right now?
It is north.
Okay.
Do you convey this to us,
So,
Welly?
like, it's right here. And
Okay.
this is where that's lit up a little bit.
Okay.
Well,
I see.
friends,
Well,
I see a tavern.
and say, do we all
Torb,
see this?
let's go.
It's my kind of place, and I just start booking it,
Oh.
like running across the
And-
street.
Sorry, but right next
Oh.
door to where you are, you hear the moaning coming from there, from right here.
I say, fuck it, and I run across the street to the tavern.
Okay.
I,
I'm gone. I'm going to drink.
I followed you.
yeah, I go follow to the tavern. That's my job. That's where I go. That's where I make money. That's where I make people smile.
There's
Okay.
wine.
Is everyone going to the tavern?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Just before I enter the tavern,
Okay.
I'm going to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Just to see if anything is emanating from the tavern, maybe back from towards the shop or anywhere near us.
Okay. You sense the healthy mix that you're used to within the tavern of some people are good, some people are evil. But there is something disturbing about some of the people you've encountered, especially the owner, Bildrath, of that good. Upon casting the spell, it dawns on you that the man had no soul.
All right, I'll enter the tavern behind these guys.
I hit right in, look for the tavern.
I'm all up in that tavern. Yeah, I was saying, I'm all up in that tavern.
Okay. So, you guys walk into the tavern, and let's see here. Once finally appointed tavern has grown shoddy over the years. A blazing fire in the hearth gives a little bit of warmth to the few huddled souls within. Inside is a barkeep, 3 Vistani, who I'll explain what those are in a second, and a man, human man who is finely dressed. And
He's finally dressed, or is he finally dressed?
finely dressed. And I don't know if you can see. I was trying to share these handouts. Roll20 is giving me a little bit of an issue, but so Vistani are sort of gypsy-like people that wear very colorful clothing. These 3 are I'm going to make visible here in just a second. Alenka, Sorvia, and Mirabelle. And you should be able to see them.
We're still. Oh yeah, I gotta zoom in, I guess.
Yeah, zoom into the tavern, guys. It'll help a little bit on what you see. And if you want, I can make you all individuals or whatever, but this is really just for reference at the moment.
As I walk in, I immediately glance around, trying to find the barkeep. What's the atmosphere like inside this tavern? Is it busy? Is it dead?
It's a little dead. There's
morning,
a couple of
so.
Vistani getting drunk, and they seem like the most jovial of the lot. And the 3 owners, kind of, you notice them. They sort of seem like they are just kind of all they care about is pay the bill. And
I walk up, or oh, go ahead.
so they kind of keep an watchful eye on the people drinking. But you see the younger man in the corner who's finely dressed kind of sees you, and he kind of gestures for you guys to come over.
Is this one of the Vistani?
No, this
No,
is
it's
the young man in the corner. That's finely
Oh,
dressed.
okay.
I go up to the Vistani because I see them drinking, and I go, "Hi, my name's Torbjorn. What are you guys drinking? What do you guys recommend we get here? I'm new in town."
The wine, one
Yay!
says as they all kind of drunkenly spill shit all over themselves, and
I turn back to the group. I go, "These are my people."
And I immediately find the tavern owner dancing between the Vistani, and I'll pull out my loot, and I'm immediately going into bard mode. Just
So there's 3 tavern owners,
okay.
and it's Sorvia, Alenka, and Mirabelle, and they see you break out the guitar, and they sort of wave you down.
Like towards them.
No, like they're saying, don't.
Okay, I'll take
Like
my
they kind
loot
of wave you to like not play.
slowly over and walk over to him and be like, "Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kaim, well-known bard across the lands. I would love to play for you. Encourage drinking, encourage happiness and smiles."
You're not from here, are you?
Just arrived.
Yes, well, before you go offering things you don't know anything about, perhaps, you should get to know the locals, the customs.
So, while they're doing this, I'm gonna walk over to the Ismark who waved us over, and also DM is my divine sense still there? Does he seem to have his soul, or am I out of that at this point?
He does seem to have his soul. However, the 3 tavern owners do not. The Vistani, however, that are drinking and carousing in the bar, talking to Torbjorn, do seem to have souls.
While they're doing this, I ordered some wine and just sit down with these people and continue my morning drinking with them.
Okay. Ismark said, thank you for coming and sitting with me. Please, wine is on me. I will pay for everything. I am Ismark Kolyanovich. And then as he says that, one of the Mirabelle, the tavern owner, kind of laughingly says, "Ismark the Lesser." And he kind of sneers at the name a little and says, "It's what they call me. I have big shoes to fill." Or had, anyway. He says sadly, and he gestures for the rest of you to join him. "Please tell your friends, stop making commotion and come here."
Well, I don't know that they're gonna listen to me, but I'll try to wave as many people from the party over and come on.
I notice. I walk over and straight up to you, put my hand on your shoulder and be like, "This place is fucking weird. They don't want a bard, they don't want happiness, they don't want joy." I sit down, grumpy AF.
I stay drinking with my friends over
Reach my hand out to Ismark and be like, "Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Kaim. Who might you be?"
"I am Ismark Kolyanovich. I am looking for a group of adventurers for a small task. You see, my father is was the burgomaster of this village. I need help with my stepsister."
Is your stepsister the poor lass that we hear crying in the streets?
"No, that is Mad Mary. She cries for her lost child."
What's your father? Kolya?
Yeah, Mad Mary.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
So was your father Kolyan?
Yes, Kolyan. Kolyan the Greater, as he was known. That is why I am Ismark the Lesser.
Well, don't buy into labels, friend.
I've lived in the shadow of my father for most of my life, but he is sadly no more.
Without prying too much, my mate, May I ask what happened to him?
Look, I will happily explain. Not here. I need to hire some band of adventurers to help me with Irina. We have.
Do I hear him say Irina?
Yeah, he's talking
From
to
where I'm
all of
sitting?
you.
Well, I'm still at the table with the whatchamacallits. I never moved.
Well then make a roll perception for me.
Okay. Because, yeah, I'm still drinking.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you heard. Irina was probably the only thing you heard.
Okay, so with this, I perk up and I look his direction, and I go to Kime. I just mouth the words, like try to get his attention. Go note, and I get up and I excuse myself from the, what are they called, Vistani?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh god, my thing just reloaded. I excuse myself from them, and I go over and I join the group.
Okay.
Corleone. Obviously, you say this is not a good place to speak. Just take us where we need to go, eh?
Yes, we can go to my mansion.
Oh my. I'm not gonna complain about that, eh? Look at the party, be like, y'all wanna go, huh?
I think we should.
In my drunken stupor here, I go, I'm in.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So he heads you down to the mansion area, which is down here. So all of you are all of you going to go together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please. Where are we going?
For some reason, I can't seem to. Oh, that's fine. Okay, there we go. All right. So, as you guys travel down, to the mansion. Well, if you don't mind driving your character down there for me. A wary-looking mansion squats between a rusted iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left gate swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with the stains of evil omen.
Each one marked with what? The stains of
Evil omen.
Oh jeez.
As you guys walk together to the mansion, he tells you how his father passed away 3 days ago, and he had been assailed. The house had been assailed every night by manner of beasts and wolves and creatures that clawed at the windows and doors until finally his heart couldn't take it anymore.
This place is the whole town cursed.
This whole land is cursed, friend. The devil Strahd sees everything.
And again, slightly intoxicated stupor, I come up to him and go, "Who's this Strahd fella?"
Shh, do not say his name so loudly. He is the king of this land, cursed 400 years ago. Devil. And that is why
Sounds-
we need your help. he says as he opens the door to his mansion, you see coming down the stairs a female human. She is. Let me see if I can share this one with you. Yay. Irina Kuliona. And somebody roll me a perception check.
Oops, wrong one.
Oh.
That was the wrong one.
I
Yeah, both
did
of-
persuasion. My bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You persuaded the heck out of her.
I was gonna say, are we all rolling?
Yep.
Cool. Let me get back to my sheet here.
I thought we were
Hold
going
on.
one person.
I lost my sheet.
okay. Well, you don't notice. But so Latrine, you notice this right away. She has a bandage on her neck, and as she comes down, Istmark says, "Masters, this is my sister, Irina. She has been visited 2 nights by the Devil's Strahd, and she intends to make her his own. I entreat you, please, protect her. Take her someplace safe." And you guys walk in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and presence of holy symbols in every room. The burgomaster is in a side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin, surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odor of decay. Irina says, "Ismark, who are these people? What are you doing?" He quickly explains that he has hired you he's hoping to hire you to help protect her.
I step up and approach her, and I was like, "Irina, we had a note that said you were dead."
What?
And I hand her the note
Okay.
and just let her read it.
You're gonna read the note?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hand it to her so she can read it.
This does not say I am dead. It says I had been bitten by a vampire.
Oh, been bit by a vampire. Sorry, can't read. A little drunk.
So between the lines there.
A little drunk. I'm
Are
sorry.
you sure these imbeciles are perfectly suited for this work?
Irina, don't mind him. He's a little bit of a jokester, huh? My
At
dear,
best, I take a
You
swig of
found
my
this?
flask.
What happened? Where is he?
You passed.
he's unfortunately no longer with us.
I feared as much. The Devil's Strahd takes everything from us.
But he sent us on your trail for you. If you don't mind, how did you get attacked?
I am not attacked. He
She was
visits
bitten.
me. I don't know what happens. I just know that I remember his eyes and the hunger. And when I wake, I have the marks.
Do you have any memory of him biting you?
I just told you what I remember.
Can we visibly see the markings?
Yes.
It's bandaged though.
I
Okay.
Like there,
Oh.
you see the bandage, but I mean, you've read in the note that
Yeah.
she was bitten by a vampire. Latrine, you know that it takes one more night and she would be a vampire spawn.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Whether or not you share that, it's up to you.
What?
But
What
you have
can
a
you
feeling
tell?
she knows that, and so does Ismark.
What
Irina,
what can
you
you
said it
say?
was 2 days, 2 nights that this has happened in a row, eh?
Yes. Sorry, who? Someone else is talking?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what can you tell us about this devil you speak of? You've said his name multiple times, and all we know is that he's there and he's gone. He's a feeling he takes from you. What more can you tell us about this devil?
Strahd von Zarovich is a vampire, and he dwells in Castle Ravenloft. No one is welcome at the castle. The Devil Strahd is a cursed place on the land because of a forgotten sin of the Barovian ancestors. We know that he must rest in his coffin during the day, and at night he can summon wolves and vermin to do his bidding. He can be a bat, a wolf, or a cloud of mist. He can dominate you with a look, but he cannot enter your residence without invitation.
I think we need residents. If
So, okay, go ahead.
no, you go.
He's entered here, so how is it that he has come to visit you? Who has invited him?
He was not invited. He charms. He has the ability with a look to charm you, to tell you things and make you do what things against your will. You would not believe how he corrupts.
Oh dear, I can believe. And I can corroborate that story. He charms well. He charms anyone. It takes nothing but a look and a few words. And I look at the party and I'm like, I know this well. I've already met this man. This Strahd. Irina. Her DM, her father's name was Kolian.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at Kolian. Kolian, you say that you want us to
Her
take her
father's
to...
Colian is dead. Ismark.
It's
her brother.
is the
Ismark.
son.
It's Ismark.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go to Ismark. Ismark, is there... You say that you want us to take her to a safe place. Is any place safe from this devil?
I'm thinking the priest is the first place we start.
Priest.
Donovich. We go see him, and then Irina says, I am going nowhere until we bury father. No one from our village will help us. We need to carry the body to the church anyway. Will you help us? And she looks at Kosif and the Trine and notices their holy vestments. You are holy people?
I'll try.
Do you follow the morning lord?
Morning Lord.
We serve Saren Ray.
Let's try and make a religion check. Both of you actually make a religion check.
I actually suck at religion.
Well, that's ironic. Ooh, that's
All right,
yeah.
that's all right.
That's not bad. Yeah.
So 17 and 15. Okay. You've heard in different circles the sun god Pelor and brother to Saren Ray referred to as the morning lord.
Okay.
We serve his
I,
sister.
In a sense, Saren Ray was once human and exalted to divinity, whereas Palor is the creator, but he considers her sister, since they both are the sun domain.
I asked Irina if we take this body to the church, won't it draw attention to us? We're trying to we're trying to stay as low key as we can right now. We don't know where we are. We don't know what's going on.
Smart
I feel
laugh.
like this might be bring a little attention.
Dwarf, yeah.
My friend, there is nothing you can do to not help but stand out. You are in a land cursed, full of humans, and you are none but one human amongst you. Stand out. For 400 years, this land has nothing but visitors who have perished, facing the Devil's Strahd. You stand out.
As he says this the second time, I get and grab my flask and take another shot. Well, fuck.
Should we confer a moment? If you don't mind, give us a moment to discuss. This has been a lot for us to take in. If you'll give us just a moment and to discuss how we can best help you.
Okay.
So I would just usher the party over and be like,
You do the old sidestep.
Yeah. Hey guys, this way.
The weird people are asking us stuff.
DM, just for clarification, where is Kolyon's body?
It's in a coffin on the floor.
On the floor to
in
the...
the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
Yep.
house.
Okay.
And it smells real bad.
and it's still fairly early in the day, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. That's a stupid question. Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm drunk. Ignore me. Anything I say is dumb.
Well, Kosov's going to appeal to the party and say, look, we don't know where we are. It sounds like Strahd has this devil that they speak of, and that kind you've met, that we should take him seriously, and I feel our best course of action is to help them carry their father's body to the priest. If there's going to be a safe place from this devil, then surely it will be with the priest.
Kosov, I want to help. But you and Latrine, you have a target on your back. Last night, Strahd, the handsome man, the handsome vampire that he is, he appeared to me in a dream. But a dream that wasn't a dream. I was there. The room was there. I was surrounded by beautiful ornaments. A home with such amazing decorations that you had never seen. And he spoke with me and talked with me. And he told me, and I know he charmed me in this place that wasn't a place, in a dream that wasn't a dream, and told me that, convinced me that I needed to take your head and bring it to him, and Latrine's head and bring her head to him. And I was convinced in my brain, it was just such a cluster, that in that moment, had you been in the room, I would have attempted. I would have tried to bring your head to him. I was compelled from the depths of my spirit and my soul. And that's why this morning when I woke and I came to, I felt like you were already dead in my head. In my mind, I was like, it felt like you were gone. He wants you. He wants Latrine. He wants to destroy everything that is good in this world. We have to be on our guard.
While this is all going on, Torbjorn just sits down and starts dozing off.
By the gods, man.
Well,
Yes, Mark.
Kosef. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Ismark's
Right.
just patiently waiting for you guys to finish. Hoping that you'll say yes. Since he just let you in his house and told you his life story.
My vote is we help. But we have to do everything in our power to protect. Kosef, Latrine, I've got your back. I will not take your heads. That is not the man that I am. That is not the man that my God saved. These people need help. Let's do what we can before the day is wasted and night comes. I say we move.
That's some heavy dreams there, kind. And I told you before that I've had my own visions of of soulless people in a village, and I can tell you this is that village. They did not like your music because they had no souls, friend. But
Aye, that makes sense. To have a light heart, you need a heart.
But I don't. I go where Theron Ray wills, and if my head is taken, it is taken. But I agree with you. We should help these in need.
We must.
We go back to the, step back 4 feet to them. And I think as a party we've agreed.
Did we have the cone of silence?
You had the cone of silence.
Yeah.
They both,
Party? How's party? Everybody up? Everybody good? Let's go
Yep.
help.
They both release breath in the relief, and as finally someone will help them bury their father, and both thank you, profuse. Thank you so much. Thank you, friends. And Ismark digs in his pouch and pulls out 100 gold. Hands it to. Well, he was going to hand it to Torbjorn, but saw he was sleeping, so then he hands it to you, Kosef.
Okay.
So you can add 100 gold to your inventory.
We'll divide that.
All right. So who's going to help carry the coffin?
I will.
Okay.
I will as well, I guess.
Okay.
I'll take a corner.
Yes. Okay. So you have 4 now. That should be enough.
I'll keep lookout as they walk.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Hey, Torby, wake up over there.
Willie and Vale, go ahead and
Hi.
roll perception for me.
What's
As we walk, I'm going to be humming what I would consider is a funeral song. I'll just be
what's
kinda humming
happening?
Okay.
We're going to church.
Dang.
Aye.
That 20,
So-
nice.
So, Welly, once again, you notice as everyone's going down that if there are people in the homes, that they're fearful and just sort of look out of sheer curiosity to make sure that whatever it is isn't coming towards them, and then sort of goes back inside, hides before they're seen. You get the sense that everyone in this town sort of lives in their home as much as they can and only come out if absolutely necessary. This is a very sad town.
I fall back asleep, by the way.
So if you guys would follow Ismark, we're going to head to the church.
DM, I'm back asleep. Somebody's got to get my ass up.
I roll initiative
Otherwise
to
I'd
hit
be
Torbjorn.
Going north. All right. So,
Are y'all awake? I was gonna say I'm still sleeping back here. Everybody,
Start,
then you need your own token.
Kosef
Yeah, I was gonna
smacked
say.
you, but when we were leaving.
Willie did.
Yeah, somebody smacked you.
yeah,
before we left.
but we don't know if it woke me up or not. I remember I'm like 6 shots in, guys.
Only 6?
I'm only 6 at this point. I'm keeping track, and it's what, like 10, 11 a.m.
Lightweight.
They
And
just
I'm
leave you
also
sitting
I'm
on-
also 442.
Well, we're
Don't
carrying
make
a
me-
coffin.
Welly
do the biddy.
Welly tried to wake me up, but we don't know if it's successful or not. So I don't know what the wake up check is, but I'm gonna.
I mean, she can just keep
Dazed
slapping
and
you
confused.
until you wake up, and then I could reduce your hit points if you want.
Hey,
I mean, I do have a short sword. I can use a
Or
blunt
do you
end
want to
on.
just leave him sitting over at front of the burgomaster's mansion?
Did you
'Cause
fall
that's where he
asleep
is right
outside
now.
or inside?
no, while you guys were talking, I fell asleep.
Once-
I sat down and just passed
Once
out.
we get to where the coffin needs to go, I head back to try to wake him up.
Okay.
Probably not good that we're like separated here. Like, I mean,
Definitely not.
Yeah, this is probably not
Like-
the best
like
course of action. This is where a DM might pull a random encounter out of his ass and teach another lesson.
I'm asleep. I'm RPing this shit.
Let's
I'm drunk as fuck right now.
see. What would I roll?
Just roll an attack to slap the shit
Attack
out
roll,
of him.
Okay.
However you want to, whatever you want to use. If you want something a little more deadly than a fist, you can.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, natural 20!
And that's a auto crit because he's sleeping. So that's basically a sneak attack. So roll
Roll damage.
roll damage and double it.
Oh,
24 points. of
24
damage.
points. Okay. Hey,
Wake up.
good news is I'm awake.
Yeah, I would say that woke you up.
I gotta remember how to do this. Oh,
I got you.
Wait, you get it? You got it. Okay.
Yep.
I am awake now at this point. After that,
And bleeding.
yeah. I just go. I get smacked. What'd you hit me with? A short
Yeah.
sword. I go. Bloody fucking hell! What was that?
It's your morning wake up call. Good morning, sunshine.
Oh. Hey, what the hell, Welly?
Willie's got a dark streak.
Oh my god. Where do I have like I assume I have like a gash in my head or something. Like, where did you hit me?
I would have probably hit you right in the shoulder, just so that it wouldn't immobilize you too
Decapitate
much,
me?
so you could get up.
Ay. Next time, just shake me or something.
I hit you before I left. It did nothing. I had to go a little extreme. Come on, we have to get.
Yeah, but-
we have to get going. We're separated from our companions.
I get up. I'm holding my shoulder and just following Welly out.
I give Torbjorn one of my potions of healing, so he doesn't have to use one of his own.
Okay.
Oh, why? Thank you. You still suck.
No,
Are you
he
going to
said
take that now on your way back?
Yeah, I take it on the travel back.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the
What is that? It's a 2d6, 2d4,
2d4.
right? Where's dice? Dice.
Top left of the map
2d4.
screen. There you go.
Yep. I just had to find it. I can't see the corner.
6 points.
So 6 plus 2.
So you get 6 points back.
Cool. You gonna do it?
I got you.
Cool. Thank you.
Is it a roll the dice plus 2 potion?
It's 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
So that's.
So you regain 2d4 plus.
Oh, so
Plus
that'll be 8 then. You get 8
So,
back.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not as hurt now. What are the odds you roll a fucking natural 20 to wake me up?
No matter what, it was the irony is no matter what it was crit. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks that I had
Still.
to waste it on you.
so are you guys going back?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going back to the group.
All right.
I'm still holding my shoulder though, and because it hurts.
So while they are making their way back, as you guys approach the church, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a gray, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. As you get to the doors, you see the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Again, fire.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys carrying the coffin? Do you want to carry it in? Is it who's getting the doors for you? All that. I want you guys to tell me.
Ismark, is this the place where we're supposed to be? Where you went to bring him
Yeah,
here?
he led you here.
Okay.
Do we just go in or around back?
I'll run
I
up
say,
and get the doors.
I say that we have Ismark get one of the doors as well.
Well, Ismark's helping carry the coffin.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the coffin.
We need Welly, Vale, or Torbjorn, and Vale's already run up there.
So Vale, you're getting the
I'd say-
doors for them to carry it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they double doors or is it just one?
It's 2 doors.
So, I mean, I can't really hold open both doors, but I can get one of them.
Well, I mean, you can.
They
you can
kind
swing
of
them
hold
open.
it both like this.
They don't like. They're not gonna spring. Anyway, the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading into a brightly lit chapel. And since we are going into the church,
Ooh.
let's go into the church. So
Have me and Welly caught back up by this point?
Yeah.
I sure
Yeah.
hope so.
Sure looked like it.
I was gonna say I hope so too. Otherwise, Welly, we're in for a world of hurt.
I'll say you guys are
Yes, you are.
towards
Yeah.
the back. Kosif.
I got you good, didn't I?
You did. You fucked me up.
Toby, how you feeling, buddy?
This motherfucker hit me with a short sword.
Toby, I'm gonna say this as lovingly as I can. Please, try to stay awake. And if you don't mind, I'm feeling pretty shaken. Do you mind if I have a swig of your family drink?
Sure. I pour some into the flask and give it to Kine.
Okay. By pouring it into the flask, it takes on the contents of, and so now you have a bottomless flask of your honey whiskey.
Honey whiskey.
Hey,
Woo!
Toby, it seems as if this flask doesn't empty.
Give it back. I gotta take another one. I gotta get rid of this shit over here. Somebody hit me with a fucking short sword.
Can I smack the flask out of his hand before he does it?
I feel like that's like a competitive check.
I mean, sure, roll to hit.
Well, wouldn't I have some way of trying to get it out of the way in time? Like to
All right, both
Move?
of you roll initiative.
okay. Oh God. Yep. Well, he wins.
This is
Well, he
probably for the
wins.
best.
Yeah. You motherfucker! First you hit me with the damn short sword, now you knock my flask on the ground.
Yeah.
I just pick it up and shove it in my bag.
There's
No,
a place for everything. Show some respect for the dead.
Dead schmed. They're already dead. What do they care?
You know, for carrying the coffin of a dead town icon in a land cursed by an evil vampire lord, and we're doing a Three Stooges routine.
Pretty much.
Who are the Three Stooges?
I pick up,
The Three
I asked-
Minstrels routine.
I ask everybody who's holding the coffin, I say, let's move, huh? We're wasting time. Daylight's wasting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold this door for forever.
I was gonna say, is there seats or anything on the inside?
Toby, can you
Inside the-
open the door at the front, please?
I go grab it and open it up.
Go ahead and move your character token up next
Yeah,
to
I'm working on it. Yep. I was working on it. I had to click another screen.
The sun is life, the life is sun.
The sun is life, the life is sun. Honey whiskey is the life. Honey whiskey makes me sleep.
As you guys start to go in, you notice that this trashed on the inside as well. You can see it's strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. And then suddenly, as you guys take a few steps, you hear an inhuman scream from beneath the wooden floor. Father! I'm starving! You hear from the bottom. And that
I
is where we're gonna
jump
take a
at
break.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm rethinking this plan.
Yeah, see? Being asleep wasn't so bad now, was it?
No, that was still pretty bad. That was
Again, I've had six. I have a tally of how many shots I've taken so far in the day.
wow.
So I'm 6 shots in at this point. So yeah, we're gonna take a break there. We'll be back in for you guys. Hang with us, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. We are just approaching a church, and
We're in the church.
David. Well, you guys are in the church. I'm standing at the door still. So, David, take it away.
Okay. So yeah, whereas you walk in and you hear the soft prayer, suddenly shrieking from what seems to be the undercroft, you hear, "Father, I'm starving!"
And I jump and go, "Holy shit! What the fuck was that?" And I kind of just look at everybody to see kind of facial reactions or like responses to this. Hopefully, you guys don't drop the coffin.
Ismark, what the hell was that?
I do not know. Perhaps we should move ahead and ask the priest.
Let's,
Donovich gets up and he's like, no. As he he hears the screaming, he's like, he clasps his hands and you hear him you see him just kind of rocking back and forth. This is the morning Lord, bring him back to me. And he's just like going on and on, just sort of ignoring you guys. And Ismark walks up, puts his hand on lightly, Father Donovich. And he's just praying there hard. And after a few moments, you hear once again, "Father, I'm starving!"
oh God.
I have a leg in my bag. Would that help? I'm saying this to the group, by the way, not.
After a few minutes, Donovich sort of gets up from his kneeling position and walks up like nothing's going on. Visitors, how may I help? Please excuse the poor state of the church.
Is this a bad time?
It's all bad times, my son.
Fair point.
My dear priest, we're here to bury a great man.
Great
Say our
man.
goodbyes.
He was a great man. Yes. He sort of stares off.
Where should we take the body?
You don't get the sense he's even listening to you anymore.
Priest, we
Ma-
are here for a reason.
Whoa!
We're hearing
Welcome,
screams from
visitors! Sorry about the state of my poor church. How may I help? And then finally
I think
he
this
notices
guy's stuck in a time
the
loop.
coffin. Oh, another one dead. Ismark, what are you doing here? And Ismark, my father. We come to bury. Oh, the rites. Yes, we must do the rites. And as he says that, you hear once again screaming from the underground, "Father! Please! I'm starving!"
I step forward and I go, "What the fuck is that?"
Again.
I say this to, what's the priest's name?
Donovan.
Donovich. I say to him.
Obviously his son, Torbjorn.
He sees you, Latrine, and he goes to you. He walks up and sees your holy symbol, and he clutches it and starts praying. It's the saddest thing you've ever seen.
Hey, Latrine, I think he's trying to tell you something.
Sorry, I got a text there. From Tim, but sorry. Okay. Tell me what is going on. What ails your son?
My son, Doru. Ah, Doru. Doru died so many years ago. But I pray to the Morning Lord that he will find me a cure and bring me my Doro back.
A cure for death?
Fire.
Father! I'm starving!
As this is going on, I look around to see if there's a door or any way to get to where that noise is coming from.
Okay.
Donovich.
Make a perception check for me.
I
9.
Okay. You know it's around here
Also
somewhere from beneath the chapel floor, but you can't really you've never been here before and you have no sense of where it's coming from.
I do want to point out during the break that David has officially made me drunk in game, so every roll I have is disadvantage. Just so
At disadvantage.
people watching know. Yep.
Yep.
Just so everybody knows, that's why I went with the 9.
Donovich. You say he's been dead a long time, eh? Now,
Visitors. Hello.
by the gods, this man's mad. Let's drag the coffin. Let's bring this in. Let's move.
Just take it up towards the altar at the front.
Yeah.
Kosov, does that man have a soul? Can you tell? Is your magic-y, soul-searching spell still up?
Great question. DM, is my, do I need to cast that again? Has it been too long?
How long does it last?
It really doesn't say, but it says that I can only use it like 4 times, roughly, or equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier, so I can only use it 3 times.
Is it a cantrip?
It's
Should
a
have a
class
duration.
action. It's a class action. So yes, I've got the description here in the feed here. It's okay until the end of your next turn.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I would say though
So,
that
yeah.
you can sort of see who has souls and who doesn't. This man is suffering from madness. Probably from the screaming of his son.
I believe his son is screaming not for humanly food, but if this town has a vampire problem, he's probably wanting something along those lines, or at least that's what I'm putting together.
If he's been down here for that long, if he's been stuck down there, someone is feeding him. Well, he's escaping.
When Ismark hears Donovich speak of Doru, he's shocked, and he tells everyone, Doru? I thought Doru was dead. He was with the wizard that attacked Strahd and led the uprising over a year ago. When he fell, Doru fell.
Is this wizard? The wizard died? Who was this wizard?
I do not remember. A year ago, this wizard came to our town promising to free us from the tyranny of Strahd. We had many members follow him, but upon reaching the gate of Castle Ravenloft, they fled and left the wizard to himself to fight. The few that stayed perished, and there was a mighty battle. But
Who is this
the
wizard?
tales tell us the wizard perished. I do not remember. I only remember that he seemed very self-important.
But you say Doru was with that party.
Yes, Doru was one of the uprisers.
How long ago was this?
A year ago.
How many were there as part of this uprising? Was it a big movement or a small movement?
It was... He was very convincing, this wizard, but... Sadly, once they were faced with the devil, they could not stand with him any longer, and fled in terror. I think the wizard underestimated Strahd's hold on the land.
So you don't want to fuck with Strahd. That's what I'm hearing.
I kind of tug on the casket. I want to move into the middle of this church. Let's move inside a little bit. This rain from the outside and the doors being wide open isn't probably good for any of us. Let's get inside for some cover. So,
Okay.
I'd like to move in.
Alright. You guys can move wherever you like in there. And if you move into certain rooms, I'll describe them to you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I can't move my.
Do I
token.
see-
There we go.
Do I see any other doors inside this main chamber that lead anywhere?
There's, as you see, there's 4 doors, 4 rooms as you walk in through the hall that leads into the main hall there.
There's 4 doors in this main chamber.
Yeah. So when you walk into the hallway there, there's a door here.
Oh. Okay.
Here.
I want to walk
And
into
another
this
one that I can't get to at the moment.
Before you guys walk any further,
And yes, Nate, you can, but this man's a little mad, so.
Well, I
Oh,
was
sorry,
gonna,
go ahead.
I was gonna do it for Torbjorn, and obviously everybody who's around, I guess. So, yeah.
does it require the priest to perform it? Is that what that's saying?
That's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I will call upon the priest for assistance. Okay.
I mean, he can grant you whoever needs. He can grant a level 1 cure wounds. He's not very
Okay.
powerful.
Well,
And he's
Torbjorn's
also
the only one
started
who's-
raving mad at the moment, so that doesn't help either.
Okay. That's probably a no go then.
Donovish, we have a hurt party member. Would you mind giving him a little healing?
At that, he sort of perks up like it's something he knows what his job is, and sort of, who requires healing?
I raise my hand. I got hit by this fucker over here with a sword to the shoulder. Slightly my fault.
I did
Got a
nothing
little,
of the
got a
sort.
little got a little
This man is a
intoxicated.
drunk.
You know.
He speaks not of what he knows.
I don't see Torbjorn on my screen at all.
I'm underneath this person.
He's down
That's
to
why.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Oh, there you
yeah.
are. Hi.
Yep.
So he reaches out, says a little prayer, and touches you, and you regain 3 hit points.
Yay. Are you gonna do it or do you want me to do it?
Where are you?
I'm bottom right.
Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, I got it.
I would
Cool.
like to go into this room right there.
Okay.
Welly.
You go
Be
into
careful.
Okay. So when you walk into the church room, that is C. That
follow
is
Willie, by the way.
Donovich's bedroom. This dirty room contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly on it. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol.
Can I
You don't see
investigate
anything
the
of
room?
value.
I was gonna say, can I investigate the room to see if there's like a box or a hidden Like any hidden items or?
There's nothing in this room.
Okay.
You can, if you want to. I already gave you the answer, so no sense in rolling.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna go crawl in his bed and just lay there.
Okay.
In the main chamber, Kosef, come over here. And I ask Kosef to come over. I'm just gonna ask him to be like, do you think it wise that we call out to Doru?
As you guys
see if he has any.
Are talking, Donovich will head over and he starts saying a prayer over the casket. You get the feeling he's doing the last rites finally.
Okay. And I'll look at Ismark. Ismark.
Yeah, Irina and Ismark head over and they
okay. So I
realize what's going on.
I will reverently bow my head and let Kosef know I will continue the conversation after the rites have been performed.
Okay. So he's saying his prayer and when he finishes, he's like he asks who will assist in carrying the casket out to the graveyard.
Shit. I'll assist.
Okay.
I think it best that I stay in here.
They're trying if we're going somewhere. We're gonna need your holy power to protect us. We need to move as a group. Welly, without stabbing poor Tori, do you mind waking him up?
And once again, you hear the screams from the Undercroft. Father! I'm starving!
Doru!
That wakes me back up.
What is it that you want to eat?
Silence.
I would say I got woken up by the yelling, by the way, not being smacked this time.
Dogron, we're going outside. Follow me.
Okay. I follow Ellie.
So you guys, he leads you out to a open grave, and you lower the casket and bury the burgomaster.
Shit.
It's getting on in the day. It's probably at this point early afternoon, and yet there's no sign of it in the sky. It's all completely just that same muted, overcast sky, and a small drizzle, almost as if just going through the motion. Donovich finishes the rites, and then sees Irina, and like as if he had not seen her this whole time. He says, "Irina, so good to see you. So sorry about at least your adopted father."
Ooh.
And he just sort of, she looks shocked at that, and he just sort of looks off again.
Did I see her face during that moment?
Yeah, make a, let's do an insight check.
And I assume we all heard that. Because he's saying it in front
Yeah,
of us.
he wasn't.
Natural one.
Oh!
I'm distracted.
So, Ismar kind of says, "What was that?" And Donovich goes, "Huh? Oh, Kolyan found her at the edge of the Slavic woods, near the pillar stone of Ravenlock. She was but a girl then, and had no memory. Kolyan adopted her." And sort of just goes back into his trance, and she just looks shocked, and Ismark is like has this look of like trying to remember these events and seems surprised.
I go up to Irina and offer her my flask to see
she
if she'll take it.
she accepts and takes a swig.
Cool.
That's all the
She's had
insight
a
we
rough
need.
she's had a rough day.
Yeah.
So yeah, Donovich also says to the rest of you, he says, if you are watching over Irina, you must take her far from Castle Ravenloft. Perhaps the Abbey of Saint Markovia in Krex, or the town of Valaki.
Okay, what were those again?
Good.
Volia cracks and
The Abbey
Abbey.
of Saint Markovia, or the town of Valaki.
Town of Valaki. My spelling is so bad, but it's all phonetic.
Yeah.
Vallaki.
Ah, it's close.
And again, you hear from the church, much fainter now, but still. Father, I'm starving.
Priest, how long has Doro been down there?
Daru's dead. He died a year ago when he went with the wizard.
Jeez.
And he just stares off.
When was the last time the priest slept?
You get the sense he sleeps very little, that he spends his days in madness of trying to just sort of wish his son's vampirism away.
I offer the priest the flask, which is probably not a smart move, but it's something Torbjorn would do.
He takes
he
a
accepts it.
swig of the flask, hands it back to you mindlessly.
Wow.
Cool.
Well, Irina, Golian, we have two options here. Where do you think we should go? You guys would know the land better than we. This abbey or this town?
Collion's dead.
I'm starving. Echoes from the church as Ismark goes to answer you, and like is like just sort of waits for that to finish. Don't you think maybe we should see about the poor lad?
I believe so, but I mean, this note we have. It says we need to use the holy men here to contain the devil within the walls. Maybe there's something that our healers can do.
When you say holy man, Donovich says, holy man, yes. Visitors, welcome.
Torbjorn goes and smacks his head to make sure he's like with it, because at this point he doesn't know whether he's just drunk or if it's this guy insane. He just goes, "Whoa," and just kind of looks back at him.
Perhaps we should check on this Joru. I don't know if we can trust anything he says. I don't know if he'll say anything other than he's hungry.
Do I hear it from underneath my feet? Like, I'm assuming we're back in the church at this point, but
Okay.
do I
If you're
hear?
if you're in the church, yes, you would hear it under your feet.
Okay, I'm gonna bend down and just kind of bang 3 times on the floor, see if he responds.
You hear him. You hear nothing for the moment.
Is there a door
And
in
then-
here? Another. Oh.
And then, Father! You don't see any way of accessing it in the main area.
Torbjorn screams, "Daddy's here!"
I'm gonna. Welly, come with me.
I follow time.
And I'm gonna go down into these. I'm gonna check this room down here on the bottom right, down here.
Okay.
What do I see?
So as you enter,
Ooh.
time and neglect to punch holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut with a chain and a padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door.
I hollered back, "Priest, where's this key?"
Donovich hears you and comes. He realizes where you are and he walks in and he's like, "No, I lost that key ages ago. You must not go down there."
How is that man still alive?
It's not.
Do you feed him?
Feed him? No.
Joseph,
You must
party.
not go down there. No. Must not go down there. He just keeps saying now over and over, must not go down, must not go down.
Torbjorn is just following Kosa wherever Kosa goes at this point because he doesn't know what else
I
to
holler at the party to gather up down by this room.
do. In the room or by the room?
Well, if you guys all want to come in, that's fine.
Because I can't see what's in there. Oh, hi.
Okay. So you all see the trap door.
Yep.
You have a feeling that it's been so corroded that if one of you was strong enough, you could probably rip it off.
I go to try and tug it.
You're gonna do that? Okay, make a strength check.
I'm gonna
for
try
me
and
at
tug it.
disadvantage because you're still drunk.
Yep, I'm still drunk.
Okay.
Not a start.
You do not
Still
give
drunk.
it a tug, and it does not give.
Falls on his ass.
Yeah, I go and just boonk.
What's the
13.
13? Okay, yes. With a 13, you are able to rip the trap door open. It was swollen and stuck in its frame, so once you pulled it, it sort of gave like a popping sound. And below it, it's a wooden staircase that descends about 15 feet into the undercroft, and you hear the screaming has completely subsided, and there's nothing you can see from where you're looking.
I turn to Kosov and say, I loosened that for you.
Yeah, sure. You're a strong dwarf. I'm gonna pull my sword and head on down first.
Okay.
I am following Kosov step for step because anywhere he's going right now, I'm going.
We all go.
Yeah,
Or at
we
least
all
I go.
follow.
Yeah.
You all go. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So as you rip it out and you're all heading that way, Donovich sort of becomes more animated, like, please, do not hurt him. Do not hurt him. I will bring him back.
Donovich, how will you bring him back?
Could I sleep him,
Who?
Donovich?
The priest?
Yeah.
How do you want to do that?
Because I have the ability.
hell?
Oh
I
shit!
believe it's a cantrip. It's a level 1 spell.
So
Oops, that is true.
if you want to try, I'll let you, but you have to take him down to 0 to sleep him, just so you know.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt him, but
Right.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Oops. Trying to zoom in here on this room.
Go.
So is everybody in the Undercroft now?
Yes.
And everybody see where we are?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. 23 hit points.
I don't
Yes.
see my.
So,
where's
yes.
my character?
Are you under somebody?
See.
No.
Oh, I'm under. What?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, or Veil.
Oh.
Oh. Veil's on top of you.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay, so as you come down to the Undercroft, it's dark, and you don't see anybody immediately. Let's see here. The Undercroft has rough-hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
Let's step towards it and call out, Doru.
I follow Kosef again, staying shot for shot with whatever he does.
Careful, Kosef.
Doru hisses, "I can smell your blood."
Doru, are you still in there?
Doru is
Terrifying.
going to advance.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Hi.
to
Doro moves
you.
fast.
Yes, he does. And supernaturally quick comes up to you. And he's, "Father?" Looking around. And did you leave him upstairs, or did you do that up here? Looks like he's up here
Yeah, I tried to hit him before we went down, like in the
before. Okay.
yeah, just so that like if he was, because he was getting a little intense, and so just if we were
Okay.
going downstairs, I wanted
So
him
he's
to,
upstairs, so
Yeah.
out of Doru's sight. Okay.
Yeah.
This is father and realizes it's not.
Your father's
you're-
upstairs, Doru. He's concerned about you.
He says, "I am starving," and let's see here. He has a movement speed of 30. So he is going to. Yeah. Okay. So Doru, with supernatural speed, suddenly just darts towards the door.
Oh shit.
He runs past me. Am I able to try and grab him?
Not
As he's
this
running away
round
from me?
now. If you're going to do that, I need everyone to roll.
Oh man. Okay.
Here we go.
Click your token.
Remember, click your token. Yep.
Oh, God. Wow.
Yay!
good job, Latrine.
What a roll.
Did I do it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
Good job.
jeez.
I think you're right up there. You're like second.
Yeah.
Doru's initiative. Come on.
Holy
Oh.
Oh,
nice.
jeez.
Goodness.
All right. So let's do this. And so it looks like it's Ara, Vale, Welly, Torb, and then Doru. And Kaim and Kosef, yes?
Yes.
Yep. That's what I see.
Okay, so Ara, looks like you have first round. What are you gonna do? It looks like Doru is trying to make it for the door.
Okay.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Sorry, I was looking at a couple things here. Wow. I need to I wonder if I do that. Wonder if I can do that.
What do you want to do?
Detect magic.
Detect magic.
I'm gonna do that spell, I guess.
Okay,
But I got two of them on there. I don't know why.
so you have the ritual spell and the instantaneous, that regular spell. But detect magic is just going to let you know if there's any magical items in the area.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, that was my fault. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not used to going first here.
You can, as I say, if you don't want to, if there's nothing you,
can
want to do, you can say you just hold your action.
You want to hold your turn. You
Um,
can.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't have to do anything.
So here's what I want to do. I want to try to, I guess, there's obviously, there's nothing to hide. Like there's no moisture, anything like that or any. Is there any mist or anything like that that's around us or?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No.
Just making sure. So, I am gonna do some movement here because I have to protect, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna go right on over here. I don't want to, but hey.
Give me a second, guys. I gotta go in and out of Discord.
Pause for station identification. This has been Level 2 Gamers STL with Saved by the Roll. You can watch our Behind the Roll series on youtube.com/level2gaming, or you can hit us up at savedbytheroll.com.
Okay.
So I did a movement of what is that, 10 feet to kind of block the way, defensive
Okay.
stance, and holding action to strike if needed, I guess.
Okay.
Do I need to dictate what I'm going to strike with if...
No, you can just say you're holding an attack. That's good enough.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So Vale, you are up.
Veil.
So he's not attacking, he's just trying to make a run for it.
We don't know.
We don't
We
know.
don't know.
So
Yeah, he ran away from us.
Okay.
You can check somehow.
if you want to roll insight and take an action to see what its intentions are, you can do that.
Yeah, can I want to do that. Because I
Okay.
don't want to attack if he's not attacking. I mean, obviously, but whatever. Alright. I don't even
Oof.
know what my dice
Okay.
is black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
picked
got
luck
11.
dice, so you got to change
Oh.
either the number or the.
Oops.
But yeah, so with an 11, you just get the sense that he's hungry, and He wants easy food, not fighting 6 people before buffet.
Okay.
You know.
So rolling insight, did that count as an action? Or
Yeah, that would be that's an action.
okay, and then
So you still have bonus action and move.
and I want to use my what's it called? The shooting sun out of my hands, but not to hit him, but to scare him.
Sacred Flame.
Okay. So roll to be precise with your attack there.
Okay, what am I rolling?
So you would just roll an unarmed strike.
I just this just the thing that's in attacks and spellcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oof.
So I'll say that
have
you
anything to drink.
You stinged him with radiant damage. He takes. I'll say he takes. Actually, 4. So he takes 4 points of damage. Radiant damage.
No fuck.
Oops.
He kind of screams like it hurt really bad.
Oops.
I just picture literally Vale just looking at us going,
Okay. Is that
my
your-
bad.
I think that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Well, you are up.
All right, so I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to the side, and I'm gonna get my crossbow, because he's a. I mean, if it goes by anything, if he's been dead for a year, and he's gonna go after somebody and potentially murder, or turn another vampire. So I'm gonna take aim with my crossbow.
Natural.
Woo, dude, that's 3 nat
Holy
20s tonight.
crap.
The hell?
Roll damage.
That's
Well?
crazy.
That is
where,
3 nat 20s.
Where are you aiming, Welly?
15.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
That's not-
42 points of damage.
No, that wasn't.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's the
that's 8.
Yeah, okay.
I accidentally
So-
hit the same button.
Well,
Sorry.
16.
Double.
So 16 points of damage.
True.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Torb, you're up.
I need to make sure I have the move selection tool on, and I run up to him, and I try to tie him up with with my rope to bind him. What's the word?
You're going
I
to
can't think of the word
grapple
I'm trying
him
to
at
think of.
disadvantage.
That's it. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Strength.
That's a
Strength.
bunch of drunk dwarf.
Is that a strength check?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Disadvantage, that's a
Got a 10.
His armor class exceeds that, so you do not grapple.
Okay. I use action surge and do the exact same thing.
Okay. Roll again at disadvantage.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Ooh. I got a nat 20, of course, but I don't get to use it because.
He is grappled.
Cool. Can I grapple and tie as a bonus action? Because grappling, I'm assuming I'm just pinning him down. I'm not actually haven't been able to tie him yet.
I would say you would need help
Could I-
with that.
Okay, so I'll just hold him down at this point to prevent him from going out.
Okay.
I think that's all I wanted to do. So I'm gonna stay here and just lay on top of him and just be like, "We're here to help you. We don't want to hurt you. We want to reunite you with your father. But if you make us, we will kill you."
Trying to find the thing for grapple. Let's use the web for now. Or there we go. We'll use that.
It works.
Cool.
So yeah, he is currently grappled. Now it's Doru's turn. So Doru is going to try to break free. He's going to use his strength, which is 16 versus.
What? My armor class?
Well, go ahead and make a strength check.
Or oh god. This is where being disadvantaged is going to suck.
17.
Hey!
Okay.
17.
He tries to break free and he cannot. Time, you're up.
Drunk man for the win! And as he does this, I go, fucker, you're not going anywhere. And I just keep pushing harder him onto the ground just so he can't move.
Okay. Kaim, you're up.
I run up to Torby. Torby, where's your rope?
Hey! It's in my bag. I can't let go.
Would
It's
that be a bonus action to grab the rope out of the bag?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to grab the rope out of the bag. Use 15 more feet of movement to get around, and use my action to tie him up with the rope.
Okay. All right, so he is now bound and grappled, and
at this,
Tim,
I was going to say, yell at Kosef. Kosef, go get his father.
Okay. I am going to approach. And if I wanted to, gosh, can I tell, he's, I'm assuming he's fighting this right now, right? That's what he doesn't want.
yeah,
he's not made
definitely defending himself. Or trying
He's
to.
not made an attack yet, technically.
If I wanted to persuade him or intimidate him into stopping, would that be an action or bonus action?
That would be an action, I would say.
Okay. Let's see then.
Well, you have interaction, so you can use your interaction to do that.
Okay. I would like to attempt to persuade him that we want to help him in the long term and we need him to calm down.
Okay.
Let's
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll for me. Natural 20. Holy
Nice. That's what, the fourth nat 20 tonight?
shit. Doru has calmed down and believes that you're not going to harm him unless he harms you
any further.
any further.
Yeah. At this
Sorry,
point,
guys.
I would say at this point, I ease up on him, but I'm still got enough pressure that if he tries to move, I'm gonna push back. But I can feel him kind of relax a little bit, so I don't want to push as hard into the ground.
He's just pleading. He's like, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
Torby,
He is not fed in 100 years. He's never fed as a vampire.
Torby, is there any blood left in that wolf leg?
DM, is there any? I pulled the wolf leg out. Is there any blood left in it?
God, I hope not.
I would hope not either, but
I would say no.
no. Okay.
He's hungry like the wolf.
Leg.
Party, he's going to eat something. We need to either let him feed or we need to release him from life.
Why don't
or unlife.
Why don't we get his father? Go get his father. See what get him down here.
His father's stricken with madness. I don't think he.
Because of the screaming.
I'm in agreement with Welly here. I don't think bringing his father is going to improve the situation.
No, you're just going to send
Unless
a maddened man onto us.
I think
Unless
he's
you
just going to
receive-
eat his father.
Yeah.
Hey, he'll get to eat
that's not a
then.
good idea either.
I look at Arena, Kolyan.
It's
Please.
not Kolyan. Kolyan's
Oh,
dead.
sorry, no. Arena.
It's Ismark.
Ismark. Ismark?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yep. Kolyan's dead.
What? You've lived here long enough. What do you think we should do?
I knew this man Doru in life. He is no longer Doru.
Do
The
you believe-
devil's Strahd has taken him from us.
Do you believe we should release him?
That is not my call.
You knew the man.
Irina says to him, it is your call. You are the burgomaster of this village now. Sort of surprises him. Hadn't even thought of that. If any of you masters know how to cure him, then cure him. Otherwise, perhaps he has lived 100 years, perhaps we can keep him until you do know how to cure him. Otherwise, I say, put him out of his misery.
Is it still mid-afternoon at this point? Like, would the shop still be open?
It's getting on evening now, I would say.
I'm a little confused. He's been dead for a year, but he's not fed in 100.
Sorry, not fed in a year.
Okay.
I don't know why. Sorry. He hasn't fed. He's never fed as a vampire.
I say we leave him down here, tie him up. Let's move out. Let's close the door. Let's seal it back up. Let's find him some food. Bring a pig. Bring an animal. Put something down here for the poor lad until we figure out how to cure him. I see no reason to waste a life, even if it's an unlife.
Here's a question. In the shops earlier, because this is a strange place, was it all... I guess we didn't look. There's nowhere to buy, like, blood.
Out. Yeah, he told us to fuck off.
Yeah.
I know! There was only 2 places you saw in this village that were open. And you visited both.
And the first place though didn't have any sort of, like, when it was just normal adventure gear, right?
Yeah,
that we
just
saw
adventuring gear.
Okay,
just the common stuff.
Never mind.
I wonder if we could buy blood from the.
That's what I was thinking.
Based on the name of the, it sounds weird, but based on the name of the tavern and what I felt in there, it's possible.
Perhaps that wine is blood?
Torby.
I drank it earlier.
Yeah,
is it blood?
You guys had wine from there, and actually it was very good wine. But not blood.
Torby.
Okay. Yo.
This might sound crazy. You have a flask of magic. I will cut my arm and put some of my blood in there and let him drink his fill. If it will calm his soul and bring some sort of regularness to him, maybe bring who he is back.
Make a religion check for me.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20.
We turned it on the easy level.
As much as you want to
all right.
appease his soul, it's probably a good thing that he has never fed as a vampire. That may be the only thing that keeps him from... That may be the key to curing his vampirism, is the fact that he's not fed.
Oh, okay. Scratch that idea. And I will convey that to the party. And I say,
I look around.
Let's leave him.
Does anybody else?
And let's.
Does anybody else have any other rope or something?
He's already.
So we can tie him to one of the. Because there's poles down here. Are these? I assume these are there poles or something down here to tie him to?
They are, but they're weathered away.
No, so they wouldn't be strong.
They're not very strong, no.
No.
He just tried to escape.
I mean, he's tied up.
Natural one.
Yeah.
You've got him grappled. Party, I say we leave this place now. We have other things, other pressing matters. The night is coming. Irina needs to be protected. We need to move. Leave him down here.
If somebody...
I hear you, but we haven't even tried to talk to him at this point. He just let me persuade him into calming down. Perhaps we should ask him for any information while we've got him here in this position.
Speak to him.
Okay.
I'm still on top of him, just holding him.
Doru, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm starving!
Feed me!
That's a good question to ask this guy.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Who is his master?
Do you
Does
want to
he
try?
Well,
answer to anybody?
who ask him? Because I'll ask him. I don't know if it's a good question for me to ask because I'm not very charismatic, but who bit you? Who turned you into a vampire?
Exactly. Master.
Master.
Do you want me to roll something for that, David? Oh, yeah.
Is there anything we can
This-
do to help you besides feed? Do you know anything that could possibly bring you back? You were a great man. You were spoken of highly of.
I do not. I would say with the natural 20 rolled in religion that you've heard it may be possible if he was killed and you raised him from the dead.
I was gonna say if
Maybe
we're not too long, I'm
possible.
gonna slit his throat here if we don't move along.
But none of you have that ability.
I have the ability to kill him.
I don't have.
Yeah.
I have spare
None
the
of you have the
dying.
ability to raise dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
It
say
has
we
to be-
leave him here. We continue on. And if we can come back, if we can learn what we need to learn to bring him back, there is no reason to waste a life.
Does anybody have the ability to reinforce this door to make sure he does not escape? Because we
Another
broke
great
it
question.
earlier. Remember,
Not that I know of.
we broke the door, so we can't just seal him back in.
By the way,
How-
you notice in this time that all of his wounds have healed fully.
Oh, wow.
I take out my sword and stab him.
Oh my gosh.
You
At this
stab
point.
him.
Yep, I stab him at this point.
At
14.
disadvantage, 14. You miss.
Okay.
Somehow you miss him. While he's...
Yeah, I'm right on top.
Actually, it's a
Well,
straight roll.
It would be straight roll, so it'd be 21.
Well, actually, because he has disadvantage too. So 21 is a
It'd be
hit.
that 20.
Go ahead and roll. That's gonna auto crit because he's
Wrong.
Oh, wow.
bound.
13,
So
26 points of damage.
He takes 26 points of damage. Reroll initiative because now he doesn't believe you.
Shit.
Oops, I didn't click my token.
Oh, neither did I. Damn it.
Do we all have to? Oops.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, we all have to roll initiative again. We're in combat again.
Good job.
I was gonna if I was gonna stab him either way if we didn't get this going. So I'm just sitting here on top of him and just ready. Tired of holding him down.
Okay, Doru goes first. It looks like. Did everybody go?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
so.
we got everybody.
Okay. So Doru is going to once again make a strength check to try and break out,
Oh, wow.
and once again fails. Okay. Vale, you're up.
Noticing that the sunbolt damaged him even when I didn't hit him directly, I guess I'm gonna use that. So I think I can let's see.
For at least the next 6 seconds, he is no danger to you, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack with that then.
Okay, you're gonna sunbolt him.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Find it.
It's just an arm strike with, and then we add your. Yep.
Ooh.
So that's a hit for sure, and then roll damage.
So click Radiant Sunbolt in the chat.
Yes.
Six points
6
of radiant damage, doubled because he is prone. So he takes
Oh.
12 points of damage and screams in pain as the sunlight burns his body.
Unholy creature.
Do you want to do anything else? You can follow up with a bonus action strike.
Oh dear.
You can do it again, in other words.
I guess let's do it again, this time from the left hand.
Okay. Roll for attack. That's a 10. That one misses.
I'm definitely right-handed.
Okay. Is that... You want to take any movement?
No. I think I'm okay where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Then Torb, looks like you're up.
Yep, I stab him with Silverlight again.
Okay.
19s.
19 hits.
Dang.
Roll damage.
Dang.
12.
Points of damage. Damn.
As I do this, I say, I'm sorry, but we have no choice. We have no way to contain you. We just need to finish this.
As you hit him and draw Silverlight back, you notice that Silverlight is glowing.
Ooh. Shiny.
Do I notice this?
You'd have to roll perception. No.
Well, nope. That's a negatory.
You seem more shocked that we're attacking him.
Okay. So, what else do you want to do, Torb? You got anything else?
I have nothing else I can really do. I'm just gonna stay here on, still holding them down at this point on top of them.
Okay. Kaim, you're up.
So.
Damn it. I whisper into his ear as I stab him with my dagger. And I say, I'm sorry, friend. I wish there was another way.
19.
19 hits. Roll damage. 5 points of piercing. As you hit him, you stab him, you feel like that normal dagger. It's a normal dagger, yes?
Yes.
Doesn't do as much damage as you would imagine it should.
Okay. And as my bonus action, I will point at him and say, let my next strike be true, and I'll use my cantrip, True Strike.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Ara, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna hold up my symbol.
Okay.
And did that show up? Damn it. Did not. Give me a second. And I'm going to try to turn undead, so I'm trying to frighten him away
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
from me,
So,
so that he cannot be within 30 feet.
Well, he's still bound, correct?
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm on top of him, holding him down at this point. So he's either gonna drag me out.
Well, basically, I'm trying to scare the living bejesus out of him.
And it's, yeah. Damn, dude. That's great.
And
Wow.
I say, sun is life and life is the sun.
Yes.
Doru
Yes.
is completely fucked. You get the sense that if he could move, he would be as far from you as possible. But being that he's bound and prone, he's just flails around violently.
Stay fucker.
what else would you? Anything else?
I'm gonna hold.
Action. So you have a bonus action and movement.
I'm gonna hold my cantrip of Sacred Flame just in case he were to try to attack somebody in his rage.
I was gonna. Am I on top of him? Because I feel like these fire thing or these magic things might come a little close to me. Or does it matter? I don't know the logistics of that.
Well, he's prepping. He's not shooting it.
Okay, because I'm pinning him, so I can picture me sitting on top. This little man sitting on top and just pushing him in the ground.
Welly, you're up now.
Yep, I'm gonna try to shoot him with my hand crossbow again.
17 hits, and that plus your modifier, or whatever the hell that is. Jesus, 23. Yep, definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And is that still doubled for? He's flanked and all that stuff, so 14.
And prone. He's fucked, is what he is.
So 14 points of damage.
Hey, he's had a lot of health at least. He's been beat up quite a bit.
Doru flails violently.
Yeah.
And he starts screaming for his father.
Fighting him.
Anything else, Welly?
I'm going to see 5, 10, 15, 20. Does Kosiv or Latrine have the ability to bless weapons?
I do not.
Okay.
I believe.
In a thing called love.
Latrine can
Just
cast
listen to them
bless, but
Yes.
not. But on you, I believe, and then that would take a. You would get the benefit of that, your weapon as well.
Okay. Because I might want to get a little closer to Latrine, and if she were okay with that, to bless me so I can hit him a little harder.
And the one guy I figure you guys will have a challenge with, you bind him in the second round, and then just crit him while he's on the floor.
I have to point out, and I was disadvantaged when I bound him.
Anyway.
I'm going to move right here.
Yeah, I guess but I don't have a turn to bless.
Yeah. But I asked Latrine, can you bless me when you get a moment?
But
it's not gonna be a while.
It'll have to be at your turn, yeah. So is that your turn, Welly?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I just moved this.
Kosif.
Here's a question.
I
have a question because
I'm going to
Nate is holding an action. Does that undo that?
No. Well, he'd have to. He's prepping Sacred Flame, so if he
gotcha.
Has to,
Okay,
he'd have to stop and change that. Yeah.
And so that's because okay,
but,
cool.
That'd
just
be on his
clarification.
turn, so.
Yep.
Kosif, you're up.
I knew it was going to happen.
I'm going to attack with my sword.
Okay, 17 hits.
Ouch.
And
this guy's getting fucked.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm additionally going to use.
Good God.
Right? Just getting wrecked.
Just to let you know, all this damage now, it's no longer.
Remember, this is going to be doubled no matter.
The turn undead is no longer.
Oh my God.
Damn.
That's the divine smite radiant damage on undead.
Oh my God.
And slashing damage.
Doru, with that last blow, Doru turns to dust.
Oh, what?
Does he like wither away in my hands?
Just a pile of rope and dust.
Yes.
Is it a physical dust? Can I pick this up?
You can.
Put it in your flask.
I pick some of it up and put it in my bag.
Oh, particularly his leg, right?
No, there's no leg. I just picked the dust and put it in my bag.
The dust of his leg.
Oh, no. I just want his dust and put it in my bag. I don't care where it comes from.
I look at Kaim and still holding my sword, say, I know it's not what you wanted, but it might be the most merciful thing we could have done.
I agree. Unfortunately. Wanted to spare life, but That wasn't the life for him.
As he melts away in my hand, I look up at Kaim as well and just kind of puppy eyes him, knowing like I had started that, and I feel a little bit of remorse for it, but I don't say anything. Just kind of like Kaim gets the sense that I'm saying I'm sorry through my eyes.
I'll just look at you
and nod. For a year, this guy kept him alive in hopes that he could get his son back.
Yeah, what about
just stab him while he's bound?
We should just go while he's asleep.
It's a good thing. Good thing he's asleep.
Yeah.
How is Ismark taking this?
He's a little bit leery of Torbjorn, considering the word was given to a creature, but he's a little understanding considering the vampirism Doru had, and actually probably a little relieved he didn't have to make the call.
Can I give Ismark my flask and say,
Ismark takes
sorry,
nervously, and takes.
I swear there's no poison. Yeah.
Actually, takes 3 big swigs and hands it back to you.
And I take a swig as if he hands it back to me.
What about Irina?
Hi, party.
Irina is just sort of sitting in the corner quietly, just like contemplating what she's
just
like.
Went
to
down?
her, she just saw her fate. At least if Strahd sees her one more night.
We need to move.
We've got to move. We've got to keep her safe. Well, I don't know. I guess I can't say that because Torbjorn doesn't know.
This could be Irina's fate. We must move.
I think we go to the Abbey.
Yeah.
Which is the closest?
What time is it at this point?
I would say it's evening.
I was gonna say, is it safe to travel at night?
Not really.
That's the part. Yeah. I need to sleep after all this. Remember, I got hit by fucking Welly like a few hours ago. Still,
Either way,
we're still in a temple, and technically he needs permission to enter, and the keeper of the temple is out cold.
Can we? Does anybody else have rope? Can we bind the? Can we bind? I turned to Vale. Hey, Vale. Do you want to make sure that the guy upstairs doesn't wake back up, or if he does, that he doesn't come after us for what we did down here?
Just to be clear, you're not suggesting murdering him, correct?
No, I just want to make sure if he does that he does wake up, he doesn't come down here and see what happened and then come after us while we're sleeping.
Ismark says, "Masters, we might be better served to keep moving. From what I understand, the devil can see through his servant's eyes."
Oh fuck.
That's enough for me. Let's move.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Let's leave.
Yep.
All right, we leave.
As you guys start, like, leaving, Irina sort of stops Ismark and says, "Ismark, you cannot go with us. You're burgomaster of Barovia now." And he's sort of like, for a minute, he's wants to argue, and you see like the wisdom of her words sort of like sink in, and he sort of, you see acceptance. He says, "You are right." And he pulls out some more gold, which he gives to Irina, and he says, "We trust these masters to see you safely to Valaki or the Abbey." And hugs her goodbye, and he's gonna depart with you guys before you guys leave. What would you like to do? What are we?
I was gonna say I'm actually going to use second wind on myself, and 1d10.
You're out of combat,
So I can get-
so you.
Well, I'm still down HP though from earlier.
Oh, gotcha. You want to heal up? Okay.
Actually,
I wanna-
before
I
we do
wanna-
that, DM, how long is a short rest?
A short rest is anywhere from 4 hours to an hour.
Okay, never mind then. I'll cast Cure Wounds on Torbjorn.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure.
make the rolls for that.
We'll do that
Tell him
level.
to use one of his healing potions.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna. So there's 7 back to you.
Cool. That should be good. That's it's close enough. I'm a lot more comfortable with 7 more than I was with what I had.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and add those for you.
Cool.
Oops.
I turn to Kaim and say, "Thank you." And again, I feel bad for how that ended, but I feel like there's no other option at that point. We were just running in circles and we had no way of containing them. So I feel like it was the only, in my opinion, the only safe outcome where we wouldn't be chased down.
Think nothing of
later on.
Think nothing of it, friend. Let's just move on.
Okay. So where are you guys? Are you guys gonna start?
So,
what's your destination? Where are we going from?
My
Barovia?
vote
Are
was
we
for the
leaving
Abbey.
Barovia?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mine was for the Abbey as well.
which one was closer? I assume the Abbey was closer.
Well, you're not sure. Irina,
Yeah.
if you ask Irina, she's also never been there, so she really can't say for sure. But she does know the general direction, at
Okay,
least the
good.
way you've got to go. So,
Does she? I asked Irina if she recognizes. Does she recognizes the name though? Right?
what name?
The Abbey of Saint
The-
Markovia.
Of Saint Markovia. Like she knows that. Does she know of that destination? Like what's there?
She's heard of it. She's also
Okay.
some rumors have come to her that abbey is fallen.
Ooh.
So maybe not the best. Has she heard anything about Valaki?
As far as she knows, Valaki still stands.
And maybe there's a church or something like that in Valaki, so... I would like to be in a holy place.
Do we need to take a vote?
Irina, what is so special about these 2 locations? Is there fortifications? Is there someplace safe within the town? Is
I
it
would
just
say Valaki was the farthest from Ravenloft. Maybe a last bastion of hope. The Abbey, I don't know much about. All I heard is that this devil Strahd reach finally corrupted that place.
that's enough?
With that information, I say vote. I vote Valaki.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Let's go to town of Valaki.
Okay.
Hmm.
Which will probably be worse, right?
Yeah. Right. I mean, what could be worse? We had that under control, and then we didn't. So,
Who's scared of vampires? We got rope.
yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh wait. I just want to clarify. Since he's dead, I take my rope back, just so I have that back in my
Yeah.
bag. By the way.
Good.
Just
Okay.
for stating.
So, you guys are gonna leave the village then.
Yeah.
As you start heading down to the village, you come across the river that you've been hearing.
Hey.
The river.
How deep is the river?
How deep is that river?
I can tell you.
Is it Torbjorn deep or is it?
The let's see. The River Illis flows as clear as a blue winter sky through the valley. It's roughly 50 feet wide and the depth ranging from 5 to 10 feet.
Oof.
Arcing stone bridges span the 2 riverette points, and this is the one leaving the village of Barovia towards the Seer Falls. So, as you guys start through there, you come across. Let's say go this way. You come across an encampment, a very jovial sounding lot. As the night starts to grind on, you hear the fire, a roaring fire, lots of people seemingly having a good time, drinking and laughing, and stories and music being played.
I would like to make a perception check to see what, I guess, what their intention is. Like,
Well,
You
you
can
just
zoom
hear
in on the
this
map.
noise from
Yeah.
the woods.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can we?
I would make a.
As let's say,
I
can we
could
send?
make an
Can we send
investigation.
Welly up ahead? Yeah,
Yeah.
send Welly up ahead to see what she finds.
Keegan, you can zoom out to see the map.
Oh, good call. Sorry, I was not paying attention.
So, let's do that.
Hey, I see the map.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
5.
Nice.
Okay. You spot. It looks like this is a home base for some of the Vistani. There's horses and carriages, and it looks like just a normal camp. And it looks like they're just the family's gotten together and having a good time, and everybody, from the look of it, is pretty drunk. Is getting pretty drunk.
I'm gonna walk in. At
Were
this
you?
point.
Oh, okay.
Just be like, Vestani, hello, my friends.
As you walk in, let me get you there.
I want the horses. Oh, I mean, what?
So
We don't have the horses with us, I don't think,
Did you DM?
because they were gone in the mist.
Yep.
Here's a question, because I interacted with them. I mean, not much earlier, but from my experience in the bar earlier, when I just drank with them for a little bit, do I have any sense? I don't have any sense of to be concerned for these people at this point, like scared of them for any reason. They seem pretty welcoming, right?
They were the friendliest people in the tavern to you.
Okay, cool.
You
Well,
were
that's
getting
not saying
along
much.
great
This tavern wasn't very
with
friendly.
them.
This isn't the same group, correct? This is
No.
Vestani.
More of us time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I forget anybody? Is everybody there?
We still see the map screen.
I just see the part. Yeah, I just see the map screen of the party.
Oh, my bad. Help if I actually moved you there.
There we go.
There we go. Loading effects.
Oh wow.
God.
Okay.
Zoom out.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Ooh, look at all them horses.
Wow.
You said I heard music.
Yeah, so there's the fire, all those Vistani around. There's a guy playing a lute and singing songs, and a guy telling stories, and they're all drinking. And a couple of the ones in the perimeter, when you walk up, sort of like make a move, like they go to reach for their swords in case you're going to cause trouble. But the ones in the middle that are drinking and carousing, just sort of like, hey, come on, and start offering you wine and invite everybody in.
I immediately.
I instantly
pull
go.
out my
I
lute
can say I
and
go
start
running in.
joining in on the music.
Okay.
I go
you
running
start-
in, pull out my flask,
So-
and offer it to
you
everybody.
start playing, and the guy joins in with you, and you get an instant good rapport with him.
I go running in and offer my flask to whoever's around.
Okay. So
Bertrand, you're a bit loud, just FYI.
It's loud.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
pretty loud.
Damn.
We so the Vistani start partying with you guys and offering you drinks, and one of them comes up and says, "Strangers, are you here to see Madame Eva?"
To see what?
Madame Eva.
I look at him and I just shrug. Don't know who that is.
Well, you must go see her. Have a reading, a card reading. She will tell you your fortune. It's very good, very good. He says to you, and starts stumbling off, drinking some more, making sure everyone's wine glass is full.
These are my
You get
kind
the
of
sense
people.
they are
Everybody.
very family oriented. They do this a lot. They drink and imbibe at night and tell stories and have a good time. And this is all just how they live.
Copy. Yeah. I turn to Vale and ask her if she can do that magical thing where she makes food for people and if she wants to offer some to them. You know the thing you
do
do there.
it for up to 6 people.
But there's
It's
snacks
a
then.
feast. It's a buffet. Yeah, it's a buffet.
Yeah, I can do that then. I
Okay.
suppose.
Just want to get in these good. I want to get in their good graces. Make sure they do actually like us, because I have a feeling that these people could protect us for tonight.
What
Strength
was the
in
name,
numbers.
DM, of the gal that you just mentioned?
Madam Ava.
Madam Ava?
Mm-hmm.
I
They point to the north east corner where there is a tent, and that looks like it's
This-
segregated
one?
from the rest.
and I'll immediately just be like, I would love to give my fortune read. This place is such a breath of life and joy. Your people are special to me immediately. I would love to
Torby
meet this
just
Madam
goes-
Ava.
Well, good. Go see her. Go see her now.
I'm just gonna head right over into the tent, or outside
Let's
the,
say Torby
outside
goes
the
in
tent
and just-
technically, and I'll just kind of be
just-
like, Madam Ava, I was
Okay.
told to come visit you.
All right, give me just one moment here.
Okay.
Cool. While you're doing that, Torbjorn just goes and gets with the group of people that are drinking, having a good time, and partaking in whatever gets passed his way with really little inhibition at this point. His nerves are shot.
Okay.
He's just like he's reminiscing of the day's events.
I actually end up with Torbjorn's flask, and
How?
I bless its
That's it.
contents.
Okay.
I'm holy.
Did you steal that shit out of my
So-
bag? Am I that intoxicated?
Who else is going?
You were passing it around.
Who
Ah,
else is going
cool.
to
Fair
see
point.
Madam Ava?
I'll
I
Is
go.
think-
everybody?
I think I will go, and I'm also gonna cast Divine Sense again and make sure that everybody here is with their soul.
Okay. So
Also, DM, while this is going on, in between drinks, I pull out the tome and start looking at it and see if I can decipher anything from it.
now while you're drinking, you can't.
Damn it! Well, I'm fucked. Because I'm fucked.
Can I go and ask him for his book?
I mean, you
Look
can
at
ask
it.
him for it. Sure.
Torbjorn, can I look at your book? I'd like to take a minute of quiet and read.
No. I keep it in my bag.
Damn you, man.
While we're over here, I whisper to Kosif and just say, we can't dally too long. We need to get to a place that's safe.
Agreed.
Are you outside the her tent when you say that?
Yeah, I was whispering to Kosif.
Okay. You hear her say, "Kaim Avanai, the marked one.
Ooh.
Come."
Marked one, eh? Well, Madam Ava, apparently my reputation precedes me even in a land I've never visited.
As you enter, magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in a black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As the crone speaks, her voice crackles like dried weeds. At last, you have arrived.
You've been expecting me, eh?
So many lost souls wander into my tent tonight. Do not despair, child, for the Lord of Lies still knows not where you are.
Praise be to Avi.
As who else enters the tent?
Alan.
I will
She-
as well.
She sees you and she says, "Kosif the Penitent, who was known as another until he found the Everlight. Welcome."
I nod.
Who else comes in? Was that you, Ara?
Yes. Ara
I am
is
also
in
there.
Okay. As you come in, Welly says, Welly, born the daughter of a baker, and yet so much more. He will need your help before the end, but you will find that unexpectedly, helping him will also help you. She nods, she gestures towards Torbjorn, who's out
I'm not
of
in
the
there
tent,
yet.
so she
Yeah.
gestures out of the tent.
Do I see this?
No, because you're not in the
Okay.
tent. To
So
Ara,
she's not.
says,
Sorry.
The lone survivor. Welcome home, child.
The sun is life. Life is the sun.
And also with you.
Exactly.
So say we all.
Torbjorn looks around and notices his friends aren't gone, so he heads over to the tent. Or his friends are gone. And runs
As you,
over.
okay, did you come in?
Yes.
She says, she sees you and she says, Torbjorn Vanderstok,
I stumble in, by the way,
the lost
because
little
I'm pretty
lamb.
drunk now.
Perhaps I can help you find your way. She claps her hands, and once again, silver light, holstered, begins to glow.
I just kind of stare at her blankly, not knowing what to make of that, and partially in drunk stupor, partially just like, just gone.
Vale, do you enter?
No. No.
She's peering though. She's like, hey.
When I go to see her, I will see her alone.
Okay. She's
I was gonna say I ask what's her name? Ava?
Mm.
Ava? What the hell's her name?
the Madam
I have it
Ava.
written down.
Madam Ava.
Yeah, Madam Ava. I ask her, I'm a lady. Who are you? And how do you know who we are? And obviously, in this instance, I'm slurring my speech. How you know me? That's probably how I'd actually say it.
So I have something I'll share with you later.
Okay.
With that,
Okay.
but she says, "I know all, child. Come, let me show you." And she flips her wrists, and suddenly a deck of tarot cards appear in
Whoa.
her hand. And she starts to place 5 on the table. She says, "I will help you in your quest. As soon as I can find the fucking map."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm drunk. Not in real life, though. One of these nights, I'm actually going to drink and do this and just see how bad shit things go.
Yeah, no.
We're going to roleplay for real.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Well, it's a map.
Okay, so
Whoa!
she places 5 cards onto the
The illusionist?
table. And as she places each one, she describes, she says, the Tome of Strahd. This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. And she flips it and she reads, the illusionist. A man is not what he seems. He comes here in carnival wagon. Therein lies what you seek. And for the second card, she gestures and she says, this card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. She flips it over in the abjurer. Abjurer, I see a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak. And then finally, for the third, discard a power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. And she flips it. The conjurer, drowned by a river, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world. I see the dead village that holds your quarry. For the fourth one, she gestures. This card sheds light on who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. The broken one. She turns over. Your greatest ally will be a wizard. His mind is broken, but his spells are strong. Then finally, the fourth one. Your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. And she flips it. The Tempter. I see a secret place. A vault of temptation hidden behind a woman of great beauty. The evil waits atop his tower of treasure. With that, the cards magically flip back and go back to their deck. Use what I have taught you. Do not face the devil before you are ready.
So,
I think I got majority of those.
if I'm to be understanding this correctly, these cards that you just pulled gave us such valuable information. These are the things that we will need to help destroy the Dark One.
Yes.
What can we do, even tonight, to help protect our cursed one that we have? Do you know Irina? Do you know of this woman?
The Kolyanovics are not welcome in my tent. I have nothing to say to them.
Understood.
You, however, I have a stake in.
And a vampire fun.
Madam Ava, if you don't mind, how long have you been here?
You've been here, like this location, for like how long have I been in this country? I'm not sure what you mean.
In Barovia. How long have you been in Barovia? How did you come to be in this place? Were you born here? Were you raised here with the Vestani?
I am Vestani, child. That's all you need to know.
Thank you. I need not mean to pry.
Torbjorn gets bored of all this and walks back outside the tent.
Can I make a perception check?
Okay. Ooh,
Nat 20.
20.
What is that, 5 tonight?
Dang, that's
Madam
6.
Ava's features are more Barovian than Vistani. She also looks old, but she's much older than she looks.
Same.
Okay. I kind of give a small bow. Thank you, Madam Ava. I believe what you just told us is going to be invaluable for our quest. I step out.
Okay. Torb, your
Yes.
silver light is still glowing.
Ooh. Oh my.
Is that a glowing sword you got there, or are you just happy to see me?
As I pull it out of sheath and kind of just like investigate it.
I am kind of on the other side of a tent right now.
Okay.
I kind of walked away just
if-
to examine the area.
Can I do an investigation on my sword at this point and see like do I have any sense of what's happening to it other than it's glowing?
You can read Dwarvish, correct? Yes, you can.
Yes, I'm a dwarf.
It says
I have
look
dwarf.
deeper in Dwarvish.
So I taking this literally because I am fucked up. I literally take the sword and just put it up to my face and like
concentrate on it.
Yeah, just like it's the picture like a Beyond What You See Lion King moment where I take it literally. Like that.
All right.
And then I just put it back.
Guys, at this point, I'd like to wrap it up for the evening, call it a night. So I think we're getting to the point here. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do before we call it?
Yes. Earlier, Latrine had cast Detect Magic. Did Latrine see the boots? Those boots, were they magic?
She didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I
didn't
thought about it, but I didn't. Yeah.
Didn't.
Well, Latrine, would you mind casting Detect Magic? Do we see? I want to check those boots because we got those boots out of the bag of holding, right?
Those boots are on Veil.
Yep.
She's wearing them.
Yep, they're
Did
on
we ever
Vale's.
figure out
They're
what
on
they
Vale's
were?
feet.
Did I need to identify them?
Nobody ever looked at them.
Vale's been wearing them since you put them on, so she's attuned to them now, and she now has advantage on stealth checks.
Oh, dope!
And when you see her, that purple sheen that you notice when you see other purple dragons is now present.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
Okay. Some fun conversations coming up. Okay, yeah, that was all I was thinking of.
Torbjorn, for the shits and giggles, because he's shit-faced, one last hurrah moment, jumps on a horse and just starts galloping around the camp before he goes to bed.
Three other Vistani join you on this wild ride.
And I
They're
just
like,
go,
"Fucking
come,
shit,
my brothers!
let him have all the fun and join you. Before the last one of you leaves, Madame Ava asks for Vale.
Oh,
So yeah, it's Kosef and Ara in there right now, so one of you two
before one of you leaves, she says, "Bring me the monk, please. I would like to speak with him."
Okay. Get on in.
Whether or not you give her that information is completely up to you.
Yeah. Go on in. But
So I went from get on in to go on in.
just be careful. I don't know what to think of her.
I will heed your advice and keep my eyes open. And I enter the tent.
She sees you. She says, "Vale, the monk with no memory. Behold, for the body remembers what the mind does not." And she waves her hands. And you are now level 4.
Oh,
Ooh. Level up.
what?
You were on 3?
And with that, we are going to
Yeah.
call it a night.
Woo!
Cool.
Yay!
Woo! That was a fun night. I enjoyed that. We had a couple interesting moments
That was
there.
awesome.
Those of you who are
my
watching,
gosh.
if you want to get our
beat out
opinions
that-
on everything, yeah,
I was
there will be behind.
like, oh man.
Right.
There will be a behind the roll coming up where we do give all of our thoughts of what happened tonight. And I think this is going to be a good episode because a lot of shit went left and right,
Yeah.
and a lot of good things came out tonight. So be on the lookout for that. Again, I'll be at Indie PopCon this weekend, so if you are there, come say hello. If you're not there, just hit us up on Twitter. We'll be posting stuff there on our Instagram. If you go to Love 2 Gamers STL or roll Saved by the Roll TV for Instagram, and then it's Say by the Roll for Twitter. Also, go to saybytheroll.com. You can find merch, you can find bios, you can find character descriptions, all that kind of stuff there. But thank you guys so much for a wonderful night. Thank you, David, for putting, again, so much time and energy into this campaign. This was probably, so far, has been my favorite, I'd say, episode session, because I feel like we're finally into the heat of the moment, and, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
This has been Saved by the Roll, episode 3, and we have made our way into Strahd. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, welcome to the second level. Bye.
Bye.